I have been playing Minecraft hardcore mode on this island without leaving for the last 200 days. And somehow, pretty miraculously, I have managed not to die in that time. And this video today shows the full movie of how I survived that long and what I got up to on this island. Please do consider leaving a like and even subscribing if you want to see more of this kind of thing. Anyway, enjoy the video. So here we are. This is the island that we're going to be living on the entire time in this hardcore world. That island over there, nope, we're not allowed to go over there. That's out of reach. So is that island over there. We're going to be spending our whole time just living right here, where we've got pretty much everything we can need. We've got a nether portal, or a half-built nether portal. We've got a village. I need to make sure the villagers stay alive, obviously. Otherwise, we might be in a bit of trouble. We've got some cows. We've got bees. We've got a nice little mountain area up here. The island isn't humongous. It's got a lot of caves like this. But the aim is going to be, obviously, to survive as long as we can. We are in hardcore, so if we do die, unfortunately, we will not be respawning. And the island will be left just as it is now, I guess. There is one other smaller island over there, which I am also going to be using as part of this series. We're not going to be venturing out as far as that, but we've got this tiny little place here, which we'll be using as well in this world. But for now, we're going to have to go and do some Minecraft stuff because I'm already getting hungry. So we're going to have to find a source of food. So let's see if we can get some wheat seeds. We're also going to have to go and punch some trees because I'm going to need some wood, obviously. Fortunately, they do have some hay bales here in the village. So we'll be set for food for a little bit. But obviously, we're going to have to start a farm up to keep it sustainable as we haven't got much land to work with. We can't go out looking for more hay bales. And we've even got a chest in the village here, which means we've got potatoes, brilliant, and an apple, smoked saplings, and a poppy, brilliant. So we almost certainly do not have a stronghold on this island, which means we're never going to get the elytra. But I do want to find a slightly quicker way of traveling around than just walking. There are horses on the island, which is amazing. So we're going to have to find a saddle some way, so unless there's one in this village, we're probably going to have to fish it. No saddle in here. More potatoes, though. So there's no saddle in the village, which means we're going to have to get some string and craft ourselves a fishing rod. But firstly, I guess I should do some of the actual Minecraft stuff and get myself a pickaxe and all that good stuff. So let's do that now. Fully kitted out with stone tools. Oh my goodness, we are so ready to go. The sun is setting, so I do have beds, fortunately. Obviously, there's a village here, so we can use the beds here. But I would quite like to... Oh, the island looks so cool. Nope, we're not allowed over there. Anyway, I would quite like to find some spiders tonight, so we can just get 2 string and make ourselves a fishing rod. So let's see if we can survive fighting without any armor. If it gets too bad, I'm just going to run back to the village and sleep. The first day of this world is complete. And now, darkness. Right. Look for spiders. Just spiders. Nothing else. First spider has been sighted. Right, let's go get that guy. I do see a skeleton near him, which could be a problem. Maybe we can get them to fight each other. Nope. Okay, this is a bad idea. Run. Nope, nope. Not even going to try that. No string. Ugh. Okay, 1 string. We need 1 more. Oh, maybe we can't do this. Come on. Yes. Okay, we got it. Let's run. So we survived a whole day. Brilliant. Got our 2 string. We can make ourselves a fishing rod and get a saddle. Lovely sunrise. And now, we fish. What have I just done? This is literally the first thing I've fished up with an unenchanted fishing rod. Wow. Okay. Now we fish, but better. 4 whole days I have been fishing for. But it was worth it because in the end we did manage to get ourselves all of this loot, and most importantly we got a saddle, so that's great. I've got this fishing rod left. I went through about 3 that I fished up, which was nice. We've got some good bows as well. I've got a mending bow, which is great, and I got 2 power 3 bows. So whenever we get an anvil, we can get those up to power 4. Got some leather boots as well. Nice. So we've got half a rating of armor, which is good. But let's take our saddle and go and find ourselves a horse. And we have goats on this island as well. I didn't realize that, but that's nice. But there's a horse over here, so let's see if this guy's quick. So I need my open hand. So I think you can like listen to their hooves and see if they're moving quickly. We'll give him a go. Alright, let's put the saddle on. It's not insanely quick. How high can he jump? 2 blocks? We can jump quite high. Okay, well, we'll test out a few of the other horses around and see which one is the quickest. Horse number 2. I think he's about the same speed. What is that? He's jumping 3 blocks. Oh, he's a good jumper. Okay. We'll keep this guy in mind. Horse number 3. Slow. Very slow. Quite a good jumper, but too slow. Okay. Horse number 4, I think. I think this guy could be the one. Oh, yes. This is our horse. What an absolutely beautiful creature. It's so quick. This is going to be so good. It's going to save us hunger, basically, when we want to get around. We're not going to be using our hunger all the time. We can see the whole island in no time. In fact, from up here, you can actually see the whole island. So we've got that peninsula over there. We've got the little island there. And then the village over this way, and the Nether portal just over there. Oh, how can this guy jump? Not good, but whatever. He's quick. So now that we've got this horse, we can move around the island nice and quickly. But we should probably build ourselves a house rather than just living in this village forever. Yeah, I've got a good plan for a house, and I think I want to build it on the other side of the island, so get away from the villagers, you know. But yeah, there's a nice little peninsula out this way. I think this is where we're going to build our starter base, just out here. So I think this area of land out here is quite nice for a little house. We can see out to another island over there, although we're not going to be going to it, obviously. But I need to get a few things together. I'm going to need a bit of mud, a bit of stone, a bit of deep slate, and some oak wood. So I'm going to gather those things now, and then we'll get to building. Well, it took a couple of days, but we finally got all of the stuff that we need to start building our starter base. So, without further ado, let's get on with building that now. And there we have the starter base all complete, looking very nice here. The mud actually wasn't too bad to gather. It's the deep slate I had to go back for a few times, so it took a bit longer than I wanted, but it's all done now and I'm really pleased with it. So we've got a little potato farm up here, just so we've actually got, you know, some way of getting food for long term in this world, although I do have all of this fish from our little fishing earlier. But yeah, we've got potatoes as well, which is nice. And then if we come back down, taking damage on the ladder, of course. If we come into the house here, we have got a downstairs area where we've got our chest full of all of our junk, crafting tables, stone cutter, then our little kitchen area over here, and then upstairs we've got bedroom, this lovely, my bed here. We've got a little fireplace here so I can cook some stuff, and I hope I'll be able to pick it up. I think if I stand here I should be able to. Yep, all good to pick up the food there. Nice. So our starter house is complete, which is great. Anyway, now that we're done with the house, I'm going to be building a road going all the way from the house down to the village. Because at the moment, this is pretty painful trying to traverse across this land. It's quite scuffed. I mean, got little bits of hill here. We've got a giant hole in the ground here that I have to try and not fall in every time. So yeah, we're going to be building a road. I'm thinking it's going to be mainly diorite. I want it to be a white road. And eventually when we go into the nether, we'll put some quartz in it as well. Yeah, so it goes all the way around to the village around here. And then, oh, yep, another hole in the ground there. Oh, didn't mean to get off. All the way down to the village around here. So let's gather up some diorite. Whilst I've been collecting diorite, I just heard a wandering trader has visited the base. So he might have some good stuff actually. They can have a look. We can get some different saplings off him maybe. Mangrove propagule. Okay, that'll be useful. 5 emeralds. How do I get 5 emeralds? I'm going to go sell some sticks, I think, to a villager. Okay, if we give these guys a fletching table, hopefully one of you want to become a fletcher? Oh. Ah, there we go, okay. And he buys sticks. Perfect. 5 emeralds, just like that. Nice. Let's go buy those mangrove propagules so that we've got some redwood to use. We will take that. Thank you very much. And look at that. I even found 2 leads lying around. Brilliant. Anyway, with that done, we can now get started on building our road. So let's do that now. So we have got our road going all the way from our house to the village here, which is great. It's going to make traveling a lot easier when I go back and forth between the 2 places. But now we are going to have to get geared up a little bit because, yeah, these half worn out leather boots aren't really going to do it very much longer. Yeah, it's only going to take a few skeleton shots to take me out at the moment. So let's go into the mines and grab ourselves a whole load of iron. Well, that was a very successful mining session. We got ourselves, where is it? Some iron. Yeah, about a stack and 22 of iron, so that's good. We'll get that smelting away now. Take this stuff out. Very nice. But while we wait for that iron to smelt up, I'm going to add in a few little custom bits of terrain, just to sort of liven up the area. It's a bit dull at the moment. Got a lot of mud down here, dirt down here at the moment, which isn't spread yet. But we're going to add in a few custom boulders just scattered around the path. So we've got something to look at when we ride over to the village. But the sun is setting, so I'm probably going to sleep first. Ah, you can see the sunset from our bedroom. And you can see the sunrise when we wake up in the morning as well, which is pretty cool. So as soon as the sun sets, I'll show you guys that sunrise. There it goes. There we see the morning sunrise over the water. Oh, beautiful. But anyway, let's get to crafting those custom boulders. See how our iron's doing. Very nice. We'll get ourselves some armor as well. Oh, right. Hopefully, we should be alright for a little bit of damage from mobs now. Take my leather boots off. That'll serve me well. Oh yeah, we should be able to take a bit more damage now. But for these custom boulders, I'm just going to put a few little bits of stone down every here and there, just sort of make it look as natural as possible. Let's go. Damn it. Something like this. Lovely. Right, I'm just going to scatter a few of these around the path. So let's get that done. And just like magic, we've got a bunch of boulders scattered all across the fields here, lining up nicely with the paths. So that's looking really cool. One more thing, one last bit of sort of terraforming I want to do is there's a lot, and I mean a lot, of sunflowers on this island. And I like sunflowers. I'm not a sunflower hater, but I do think there are kind of too many on the island. So I'm going to go and pick every single one of them. And then we're going to make a little sunflower farm off maybe outside the house. So let's go gather every single sunflower on the island. It should be fun. That was a lot of sunflowers. We've got ourselves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stacks and 4 to spare. But the field is all cleared out now. And now what I want to do is take the sunflowers and put them over this side. So we're going to make a little sunflower field just out front of the house here. Just give us something nice to look out at from our window up in the bedroom. You should be able to see across the field here. Yeah, that will look lovely. Right, let's get this sunflower field built right now. That is every single sunflower that was naturally spawning planted on this island. And it doesn't quite fill this field out, but I think it looks really nice. It really adds something to the base here. It's starting to really come together, all the landscape around here. Yeah, I'm really happy with this. I'm going to keep on farming skeletons and bone mealing and filling out this field as we go on through the series here. But now that we've got that done, the next thing I would like to do is get access to a few more different blocks because, you know, we've got this island and it's great, but we've only got really oak trees, cherry trees over there, dirt, and all the stones. So I think I'm going to head into the Nether now, so we can get access to quartz and not redwood, what's the wood called? I don't know, the nether wood, and all of that good stuff. So we do have an abandoned portal on this island, which is super cool. It is quite close to being complete. I haven't checked the chest, so there might be enough obsidian in it that we can go straight into the nether without needing to go get a diamond pickaxe. But I doubt it. So we're probably going to have to go and grab some diamonds from down in the mines before we can head into the nether. There's the ruined portal over there. Let's go have a look at the chest and see what it has to offer. There's a beehive on the floor there as well. Okay, right, so we've got 2 spare obsidian there. 2, okay, oh, nice. Okay, not quite enough. Pretty close though. Let's go grab some diamonds from down in the mines. So we found our first diamonds here. I'm gonna need 5, I think. I want an enchanting table as well. So, okay, that's a good start. So 3 for the pickaxe, and then I think it's 2 diamonds for an enchanting table, right? Let's hope we get 5 out of this, otherwise we're going to look for more. Okay, 4 at least. Come on. Yes, nice, okay. We've got enough diamonds in this vein. Perfect. Okay, let's get out of here. So we've gotten ourselves more than enough obsidian now. I've got 20 of it in total. That's because I want to build a slightly different nether portal to normal. I want to build a custom one that looks a bit cooler than just the normal standard 3x4 or whatever it is. Oh my god, nearly fell. Yeah, I need to build the path out to the portal as well. But let's get this portal set up and then we can head into the nether. that took a little bit longer than I expected, mainly because I may have messed up the build first time and had to tear down the obsidian, which took a pretty long time with an unenchanted diamond pickaxe. But our nether portal is all complete now, and it looks so cool. I love the way it looks when you ride in from the house on the path here. But we do need to light it up now, and we are also heading into probably the most dangerous thing we've done so far in this hardcore world, because yeah, the nether is not a particularly fun place in hardcore, but I'm sure we'll be fine. We've got golden boots, so I'll put those on, so we shouldn't have trouble with piglins. First time I go in, I'm just going to sort of explore and see what kind of terrain we've got to deal with, what biome we're in. But let's light this up. So we've got our flint and steel. Actually, I think I can use a fire charge to light a portal? You can. Oh yeah, that's cool. Let's have a look from a bit further back on the hill here. Oh, looks so cool. Okay, I guess we should head in. Right, shield on. I've got my bow, got my sword. Right, let's have a look, see what's on the other side. Okay, nether wastes. That is probably perfect, to be honest. We haven't got any piglins to deal with. We've got the zombie piglins, but I'm not going to hit them, obviously, so we'll be fine there. No, well, there shouldn't be that many ghasts. There won't be any hoglins. Okay, perfect. Right, we can gather up a load of quartz. So I'm going to do that now. Our nether portal is just over there, and I have just spotted a fortress. Is that a fortress? Yes, it is. Okay, that's good. I guess. What do we need from the fortress? I mean, there should be some good loot in there. I don't know if there's any armor trims that would be cool to get. But I am not going in that yet, because that will almost certainly not end well. But it's good to know it's there. So I just came out of the nether, and for some reason it's created a new portal just here by the road, which is fun. So I'm going to have to link that one up properly, I guess. But that's alright. We've got ourselves level 30 now, if you look at my level bar. So that's why we were collecting all of that quartz, because, yeah, we want to get level 30 to get the good enchantments. I've got 2 diamonds, so I've got enough diamonds for an enchantment table, and I've got a little bit of obsidian left over, so we can make ourselves an enchanting setup. But obviously for level 30 enchants, we are going to need a lot of bookshelves, which means we need a lot of leather and a lot of paper. Thankfully, I have found one single sugarcane on the island, so that's all good. Yep, two sugarcanes. So we've got access to sugarcane for paper. But the other thing we need is leather, and I'm seeing 2 cows at the moment. I am probably going to have to build a little cow farm. Yeah, it's not going to be pretty, but it's going to do the job, and then we're going to release the cows once we're done with them, I guess. So if I... Okay, where do I want this cow farm? I'm going to bring these guys over towards the base. So I'm planning to do like an entity cramming farm, which is quite loud and quite ugly. So I don't really want to have it near to the base, but I guess if we're releasing them again, it doesn't matter. So let's bring them over to the base, and then we'll get them in a hole, stick a fence post over their head, and breed them up. Okay, I think here should do. So if I dig down here... Okay, I'm going to put a chest here, hopper here. You guys are going to be standing on this. I'm going to go grab some blocks. Right, so we've got our hopper. We're going to go blocks here, like this. And then we need water. So water goes in here, and then I think we got one more. And then we stick a fence post like that. Okay, I need to stick the fence post on after I've got the cows in though. Right, let's see if we can get these guys in. Right, I'm just gonna lead this guy. Come on. Oh, there's a third cow. Nice. Right, will he just fall in? Yes, he will. Thank you very much. Don't think he can get out. I'm gonna do that just in case. Okay. Let's go grab cow number 2. Although I need my lead back. I hear lots of zombies. Where are these guys? Oh my god. Wow. Okay. It looks like we've got a mob spawner literally right on top of the base. That's good to know. I'm just gonna leave that. I can mark that with a mud brick. Okay, cool. We can build an XP farm. Anyway, let's get these cows in. Getting distracted, right? Grab a lead, then grab a cow. Follow me. Okay, is he gonna be able to work out how to walk up the slabs? He is, yes, come on. Go straight in. Nearly. Stop spinning. Oh my god, it's so annoying. Come on. Go. Why is he spinning? Okay, I'm gonna break the slabs. Maybe that's what's happening. Oh my. Okay, come on. Just walk in. Yes, please. This is so stupid. You know what? Let's go up 2 blocks. Why not? Come on. Is it because I've got the wheat in my hand? Thank goodness for that. Okay. Now I just need to get a fence post on here. Nice. Okay. It's not pretty, but it'll work for now. So I can just breed these guys, and then when we get too many of them in there, they will start like entity cramming, and we'll just have leather that way. Brilliant. Okay, so while we wait for these cows to get bred up in this hideous little contraption thing we've got going down here, I'm going to be building a place for us to use our enchantment table. And that is going to be right at the top of the mountain up there. So I've got a pretty cool design in mind, but I do need a lot of materials before I can get started. So I'm going to do a little bit of material gathering now, and then we will get building. Well, that was a pretty big material gathering montage. I don't know what it was, but whatever it was, it took a long time. But now we've got all the stuff ready for our building now. I'm pretty sure I do at least. I might need a few more little bits. But I've mapped out sort of the outline of where the build's going to go, and it's going to sit right here at the top of the mountain. So we can see our nether portal over that way and our house over that way. But yeah, let's get started on this build now. Well, I was not even close to having enough materials, unfortunately. So we have actually lost our diamond pickaxe, which is why I've got this iron one. I had to go and mine a lot more stuff, but the build is now done. And it looks really cool. So if we come out here, you will see, there it is, up on the top of the mountain. Oh, it looks majestic up there. It's completely empty at the moment, of course, but we're going to put our enchanting table in there. At some point, so let's ride up there now and have a quick look inside. Actually, before we go up there, I should probably feed the cows if it's been long enough. I'm not sure it has been long enough. I only just fed them. It's getting a bit manic in here. Yeah, I can't feed them. So eventually there should be enough for them to start instant cramming. I don't think it's happened yet. Got a lead in there. Anyway, let's ride up to the tower on the hill up there. Where did I put my horse? There. Right. Let's go. Now. So I do also need to put a path in somewhere. I'm thinking it's going to go over this bridge and then probably... Oh, I don't know, because the front is around the other side, so I might have it coming around here. And then winding up the mountain, maybe going... right here. Yeah, I reckon so. So right here and then up towards the entrance to the tower, which is looking really cool. But yeah, inside at the moment there is nothing, which is what we're going to do now. So there's going to be a few floors to this building, but on the ground floor, we've got our cows cooking up leather for us, but we don't actually have any way of getting sugarcane at the moment. So I'm thinking I'm going to put a sugarcane farm well, not a automatic sugarcane farm, just a manual one, in the basement or in the ground floor down here. So if I run stairs around like this, oh my god, I hate placing stairs. I can't jump that. Okay, let's put this down. Right, yeah, if I run stairs around like this, I can have water flowing in them, and that should let me plant sugarcane on like blocks behind it. So I'm going to have it running around the sort of perimeter of the ground floor here, I reckon. Maybe starting there and then let's have a quartz block there. Yeah, I reckon that'll do. Okay, so if I put water in there, okay, I need to go get another one to make a source block. Oh, it's so far away. Okay, let's go. Okay, so we've got our second water bucket. I'm hoping they don't freeze. I'm pretty sure they can't freeze when they're in like the stair blocks like this. It doesn't connect. Can I make a source block? Okay. A little temporary setup down here. Like that. Let's get this filled in. Nice. Okay, so yeah, the plan is that I'm going to have a bunch of sand. Oh, I'm going to have to fill. Okay, I should probably light this up, right? Oh, nope. Oh my god, I keep... Okay, there we go. Lit up. Right. So we're going to have sand on these andesite blocks here. Just quickly feed the cows. There we go. Okay, they're getting pretty close now, I think, to ramming each other. Let's go grab the sugarcane before the sun sets. Another thing, so I want to use sand, obviously, to grow the sugarcane. But there is actually a bit of a lack of sand on this island. And obviously, you can't farm it anyway. So, yeah, we're going to have to use that pretty sparingly. So, I'll use it for this build, definitely. But it probably won't be any other sand used on the island. Let's take some from here. Right, so we've got our sugarcane and we've got our sand now, so we should be able to place it inside. I've only got 6 sugarcane. That's the entire island worth of sugarcane. But I'm pretty sure. Okay, so there's water there. Yeah, nice. I can plant the sugarcane there. Did I get enough sand? I think it looks like I did. Nice. Okay. Got all of our sugarcane planted for now. Let's put some torches here, just so it can all grow nicely. Right, nice. So now we want to work our way up. I think I'm going to do a staircase, probably starting here. Maybe like a little spiral staircase. I'm not really sure. But we're going to be going right up to the top. That's where our enchantment table is going to be set up. So let's get that done. This tower now has an inside. Let's go. Okay, so I'm pretty pleased with how it looks, actually. I normally hate doing interiors, but inside we have got the sugarcane farm, sealed behind some iron bars. I just saw one was ready to harvest as well. Look at that. We've got ourselves like 7 sugarcane now. Okay, you can't plant here. Whatever. Nice. We've got 7 sugarcane. Yeah, so it's all sealed off with iron bars, just to make it a bit easier to harvest, and I think it looks pretty cool. And then we've got these 2 stairways, which head up to an empty floor. Yeah, there's nothing on this floor. I don't really know what to put up here. Let me know in the comment if you can think of in the comments if you can think of anything to go on this floor here. But anyway, we've got a ladder which leads all the way up to the very top of the building, and the view from up here is pretty good. You can see the entire island, to be honest. You can see the village over there, our cool nether portal. We've got our house over there, and then just the empty space that we're going to be building on in the future. But yeah, we've got this little room at the top here, which is where we're going to be putting our enchantment table. I think this is pretty much the perfect size. If I have the enchantment table there, yeah, I have the bookcases there, yeah, it's all going to fit. So let's go grab ourselves the enchantment table, or craft the enchantment table, and see how the cows are doing. Yep, it's pretty loud over here now. I think this might be the time where they start crushing this thing. No? Okay. Oh no, yep, they're dying. So we should have leather, nice, and beef. That's good, I guess. Sorry, cows. Thank you for your service. You will be released one day. Oh yeah, I also forgot to say, while I was off harvesting calcite for that build, I got myself some amethyst shards, so now we've got a spyglass, and I always love having a spyglass. It's just fun, you know, you get to look, see things on the horizon, look at the castle through the spyglass, and see over to our nether portal as well. Oh, the world's really starting to come together here. Well, I had to take 3 sugarcane out of the farm before it's even finished growing, because we need to get ourselves 3 paper to make a book, to make an enchantment table. Nice. Okay, let's go put this up the top. I've just thought, I don't think I've actually mined any lapis yet, so we can't even use it, but I guess we can see what we would get on our... Well, I've got the iron pickaxe. I'll probably go find another diamond pickaxe to enchant first. Let's just have a look. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, we still need to get the bookshelves and everything. I totally forgot about that. But we've got our enchantment table set up at the top of the tower here, looking super cool. Well, I decided to spend the last 3 days before day 50 just going around the mines, getting some diamonds and some lapis, which we're going to need in the future. But I came across this, and it sounds an awful lot like a skeleton spawner. So let's just have a look. Yep, that's definitely a skeleton spawner. Okay, that's good. It means we can get bows, right? Which we need for things. But I don't want to die to it. Right, where's my shield? I think I can just loot it from here, actually. Nice, I can. Okay, a name tag. Oh, horse armor, nice. Oh, beetroot seeds, melon seeds. Oh, that's great. Okay. Oh, another saddle, nice. Can't see another chest in there. Let's have a look from this side. Just that one. It looks like there's just one chest in there. But that's good. We got some horse armor for our horse. Nice. And after that little mining expedition, I managed to come away with 20 diamonds and a bit of lapis as well, which is amazing. So here we are on day 50, and while we are currently waiting for our cows to give us enough leather and our sugarcane to grow up in the tower over there, so we can get our level 30 enchantments, but while we're waiting, I thought I would just have a look at the zombie spawner that I found, which I marked right here by the very loud cows. I'm pretty sure it's a zombie spawner. I've never seen a spawner this close to the surface, to be honest, so I'm going to just like excavate it and see what it looks like inside. But I guess I should feed these guys as well, right? There we go. Okay, nice. Let's dig this thing out. I have genuinely never seen a zombie spawner, or just any spawner, as small as this. Like, the room is so small. Let's see what we've got in the chest. Gold horse armor. Okay, we've already got that. Music disc 13. Okay, nothing amazing. But, I mean, this is going to be so useful for XP. It's literally right next to the base. So I've got the spawner all dug out now. It took a bit longer than I was expecting, not going to lie. Yeah, I had to craft a new diamond pickaxe just because it was taking so long. But yeah, it still activates from the surface here, which is great. It means we can literally just use it from, well, right here. Oh, I fell. Right here up by our base. So yeah, we don't have to travel underground to use it. I'm going to be transporting the mobs up to the surface, well, the zombies up to the surface, and they'll pop up over there where we can get our XP. I'm thinking I might convert them into drowned, because then I can get copper from this thing, which would be good. But one thing I do want to do is, I know we've got a limited supply of sand on the island, but I really want to put a layer of tinted glass over the top here, just so we can see the zombies spawning. So I think that'll be a good way to use some of the very limited sand that we've got on this island. While I've been down in the mines looking for amethyst shards to get our tinted glass, I've just come across this, which I think means that all of this area is like a copper mine or something like that. There's loads of copper around here, basically, which is very convenient because I need a lot of copper for what I'm going to be building today. So I'm going to mine this entire vein, that's the word. I'm going to mine this entire vein, and we're going to see how much copper we come out with. After that little mining expedition, I have come away with 36 blocks of raw copper, which is pretty good. I don't think I found it all, to be honest, but I spent pretty long looking around, and I think that should be enough for what we need today. I've also got the farm pretty much all set up now. I'm going to go grab the tinted glass, and then we can cover it over, and it will go dark. But I do, unfortunately, need to head back into the Nether, because I need 1 block of soul sand to make a water elevator thing, which is a bit annoying. I don't really want to go into the Nether, but we haven't got a choice, unfortunately. And I'm also running out of storage. Okay, let's take this. Tinted glass, nice. That should be enough. Okay, let's cover it up and see if we get our zombies spawning. Nice. Okay, let's cover this. Oh god, that's dark. Okay, yeah, we've got zombies spawning, nice, and they're going right into that thing there, where they're going to be shooting up once we've got our soul sand from the nether. Man, I hate going into the nether, especially in hardcore, but it's got to be done. We just need 1 block of soul sand. That's it, 1 block, and then we leave. I don't actually think I've seen a soul sand valley. There is the fortress nearby, but I'm not going in there. Not in iron armor. Actually, have I got my gold? Okay, I've got my gold boots on. That's good. Right, just go in, grab a soul sand, and get back out again. What could go wrong? That would be a bastion. Okay, well that's also very close. But there's no chance of going in there. That could have the netherite upgrade in though. But nope, not at the moment. We need to get at least diamond armor before we try that. Soul sand has been spotted. Right, let's go grab 1 block and then get the hell out of here. Ow. Okay. Just take that and off we go. I don't know what I was worrying about. That was fine. Let's get this done. Right then, let's get this farm finished. So we can do the border now. We've got enough copper. Nice, okay. We can see down, although I'm going to need to light that up. So I'm going to have to break. Let's go in this way. That one there. Right, so the zombies are going to be coming up here. So we're going to have to drop down. Right, let's light it up again, actually. I'm sure it'll be fine. There's daylight. Ow. Okay, that block there needs to become a soul sand block. Like that. Okay, we need a sign here. And a sign here. Oh, and a zombie there. Yep. Okay, that should be good now. I think they should get pushed in there. So now I just have to kelp this to make sure this is all source points. Like so. Nice. Break this. Perfect. Okay. Right. Now if I... Did I not pick up... I didn't pick up the tinted glass. Okay. Okay, quickly before the sun sets, we're going to fill this in and just see if we get a stream of zombies flying up. We should do. I don't know how quick it's going to be. Right, there we go. Darkness. Zombies spawning. They should pop up over there. Let's see. Come on. Up you come. Hey, there he is. Okay, nice. Oh, oh, what the? Something just hit me. Okay, it's working, I think. Yeah, I need to leave. Okay, now that we've got these zombies coming out, let's try and get it sorted so they're not just sort of flying all over the world. Because it's not really much of a farm at the moment. It's kind of just chaos. So quickly before they come up. Right, let's just block them off like that. Let's also deal with this skeleton over here. Anyway, okay. Right, so our zombie's going to be coming up to here. How am I going to collect? Okay, I want to collect the stuff in here, which means we're going to want a hopper pointing into... Oh no, this baby zombie. 2 baby zombies. That's not fun. Okay, anyway, we want the hopper pointing down here. Okay, that should be good now. I just need to put some water there. Okay, it's kind of working. They are burning. I need to change these from grates to non-grates. Here. This. And like this. Nice. Okay. Right, that should be working now. Okay, water goes there. Right, that should work. They should eventually get turned into drowns. I guess the babies won't, but that's fine. Also, I had to turn the cow noises off because they were driving me absolutely insane. Once we release these guys, I'll turn my non-hostile mob sounds back on. But for now, these guys are just going to have to be quiet in their little hole. Give me leather. Oh yeah. Okay, we've got a drown. It's somewhat of a success, this farm. Whatever. Let's make it look a bit better. But really quick before we start the build, I've just checked online and it turns out you need 46 leather to get the full enchanting setup, and we have 50. So I'm gonna let these guys go. I feel bad for them. They've been stuck in here a while, and also I cannot listen to that noise anymore. So let's free these guys. Okay, there we go. Out you come. Be free. So we've got these 4 copper statues in place now. I really like the way they turned out. I think they look really cool standing here. But we do need to make one more statue right in the center here. This is going to have to be a bit different to the others because these are like 2 wide and this is going to have to be 3 wide. But we'll get onto that now. But first, I thought I'd just show you the power of this copper farm. So right now there are loads of drowns lined up ready to go. No copper in there at the moment, so let's see how much we get from this. Absolutely none. Yeah, this copper farm sucks. Don't build this. The farm is all finished up now, and I didn't end up building another statue. Instead, I went for this kind of pipe design. I quite like it. I've been sort of working away on it for a bit now, and yeah, I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. So our zombies in the middle here, and we can... Yeah, we can just take care of them like that. And we've even... Look at that, 1 copper in the farm. Incredible. But now that the farm's up and running, I think we are ready to get our level 30 enchantments. Let's go. I spent the last day doing a bit of mining off camera and collecting sugarcane whilst I was doing that, and we should now have enough stuff to fully enchanted gear. And not just gear, but diamond gear, because I found 45 diamonds when I was out mining, which is good. So let's get the sugarcane collected and then build ourselves some bookshelves. 16 bookshelves, I'm pretty sure that's enough, right? I think it's 15 you need for level 30. But let's go and check. Right, so we have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Right, I think... Is that right? That doesn't look right. No, it's not right. Damn. 26. Okay, right. Have I got enough? Oh no. I don't have enough leather. Was it leather or was it paper? Yeah, it was leather. Okay, the cow population on the island maybe about to decrease just a little bit. Okay, so we got ourselves some more leather. Don't ask where from. It doesn't matter. But let's make ourselves more books for more bookshelves. Nice. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. And now we should have level 30. We do. Okay, great. And I've got enough diamonds to make myself a full set of diamond armor. Nice. Okay, let's get this enchanted. See if we get anything good. Right. So on the helmet, protection 3. Yep, we're going to take that. Nice. Unbreaking. Oh, see if we get anything else. Protection 4. That's so good. And unbreaking 3. Brilliant. Okay. Unbreaking 3. Okay, let's try the leggings. Protection 3. And unbreaking 3. Okay. Right. Come on. More than unbreaking. Blast protection. Okay, that's pretty good. Nice. We have got ourselves a pretty decent set of diamond armor. Oh, yes. We should be unstoppable now. And I guess I'll make myself a pickaxe as well. A new one. Let's see if we get anything good on this. Give me fortune. Come on. Efficiency 4. And unbreaking. Okay, I'll take that. That's pretty good. But now that we've got our new shiny diamond armor, it means we can hang up our original armor set and just leave it in our bedroom here. Looking very cool. But the next thing I need to do is sort out my storage, because I've got a bit of an issue in the base at the moment where I've just got these random chests full of all of this stuff just littered everywhere. Barrels up here. Yeah, it's just all a mess. I need to sort it out. So we're going to start on another building to keep all of our items in. And this build requires a lot of mangrove wood, which means I'm going to want a good axe like Fortune 3. Oh, God. Okay, efficiency 4 is good. And also a good hoe, which on breaking 3 would be great. Efficiency 2, I'm going to get... no, I'll take the efficiency. Why not? Why not? We might also get unbreaking. Nope. Oh, is there anything worse in this game than farming mangrove trees? They're so annoying. Oh, well, we need the wood. Let's get going. So it's day 67, but we've now got all of the materials we need. So let's get to building a giant red barn. We've had our second wandering trader come to the island mid-build here. Let's see if he's got any good saplings or anything. Nope, I do not need any of that. So, let's get on with the build. And there we have it. Our barn is all complete. I've put a few chests inside, but I haven't really started to organize stuff yet. Yeah, it's literally all just in here at the moment. So I'm going to get to work on organizing that now. But I'm really happy with the way this barn turned out. I need to build a path coming up to it. And I think the mangrove looks nice with the diorite. And you can't quite see the black roof from here, but from a bit further away. Yeah, look at that. Lovely. There is one issue though, and that is around the back here. It's a little bit unfortunate, but it is what it is. Yeah, so if we come to the back here, we'll see it's got a face. I didn't mean to build a face, but there it is. Ah well, let's get our stuff sorted inside. So I've got all my stuff organized inside the barn now. It's all laid out down the bottom here. So we've got our stone stuff in here, we've got dirt in here, wood and all of this stuff, but I have realized that we don't have a massive amount of food. So I've got these steaks at the moment because of the cow farm, which we no longer have. So we're gonna need a new source of food because yeah, when these run out, we've run out of food. So I'm thinking I'm gonna plant a humongous wheat field just out the back here. All of this land here is gonna be covered in wheat, and that will give us bread forever. So let's do that. That is a whole load of wheat, which is amazing because it means we've got bread now forever, which is good. And we've also got access to this packed mud pretty easily now because we've got a load of dirt. I did a bit of terraforming and we got one water bottle, so I can convert it into mud and then we can combine it with the wheat for our packed bricks or whatever these are called. So that's good. We've got that all set up now and we're just going to let the field grow over time. But now I want to link this up to the main path over there. I also want to link up the portal and the big tower enchantment thing on top of the hill. So let's build some paths again. Well, I've just finished the road going from here to here and been doing a bit of terraforming, but I've just heard over here, or at least I thought I heard, yes, a pillager outpost, not outpost, I don't know what it's called, a pillager thing, and it'll be cool to get a bad omen effect, then we can do a raid at some point on the island, so I'm going to head down there and see if there's the guy with the banner, so we can get the enchantment bottle thing. So let's go have a quick look. I need to make sure... Oh, I don't have a shield on me. I'll be fine. Right. There's one guy there. He hasn't got a shield. So a baby zombie. Oh, I hear more. I hear them over this way. Aha. Okay. This looks promising. Great. Okay, and there's a guy with a banner. Nice. I don't really want to drop in there. Ah, we'll be fine. Nope, we won't be fine. Oh, God. Man, I really should have lit this up. Okay, come on, fight each other. Can I get the pillager to shoot the skeleton from here? Okay, that works. Nice. And we got it. Brilliant. Easy as that. Anyway, now that we've got those guys dealt with, I have finished up all of the roads. So we've got roads going out to the farm out there, out to the Nether portal, round to the village, and then finally from the village right up to the tower here. And I don't know where that spider is. There it is. Okay, can we hit him? Oh, he is annoying. Nice. Anyway, so yeah, we've got our roads going all the way up to the tower here from the village. But while I was working on this path, I did see something a little bit weird, that the paths in the villages here kind of just lead to sort of nowhere. There's a lot of paths up the top here. I mean, all the houses are down by the coastline down there, which is cool. But yeah, we've got a path here that goes nowhere, path here that doesn't really go anywhere. So I think what I'm going to work on now is upgrading the village. We're going to put a load more houses around this area here, and then we're going to feed the villagers all the bread from the wheat fields, and it's just going to expand. So let's get started on that now. So I'm thinking I'm going to make the houses out of the packed mud because we've got all this wheat now, and I think it looks cool as well. And we're going to use mangrove wood for the roofs because we've also got that, and I think that looks good. So I just need to check how much I've got left. So in the stone, I think I was putting... Okay, I've got mud slabs, and that's it. None in here. In the wood... Okay, I've got a fair bit of mangrove wood left. That's all good, and nothing in there. And then in the dirt... Okay, we're going to have to convert this dirt into mud. I would love to make an automatic, like, mud conversion thing, but that needs quite a few glass bottles, and unfortunately, we just don't have the glass on this island. So we're going to have to do it manually, which means it's going to take a while. So I will grab my... Where is it? Oh, God. See, even... There we go, okay. My single glass bottle, and let's get to work converting dirt into mud. Oh, fun. I've just finished gathering up my packed mud, and I've realised a couple of things. Firstly, this wheat field is insanely overkill. I did not need anywhere near as much wheat as this. Yeah, I made all this mud, and I've still got wheat left to spare. And I've also got a ton of wheat seeds left over. Yep, there are tons and tons of these things. So I've made a little contraption up the top here. Pretty simple bit of redstone. I'm not very good at redstone. But yeah, you literally just put the wheat seeds in here and it converts it into bone meal. So that's good. We've got bone meal now forever, which is great. I did find a skeleton spawner and was going to make a mob farm, but now we don't have to do that, which is amazing. But anyway, while that works away making us bone meal, I'm going to quickly, while the sun is still up, go and mark out what the houses are going to look like. So they're going to be pretty small designs. They're going to be round, they're going to be mud, and they're going to be mangrove. So let's try and get one marked out just before the sun sets. Right, so we're going to start... Let's start here. So we've got the path leading here actually goes absolutely nowhere. So we go 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1. Right, that's going to be the size of the house. So I'm going to try and get that built up real quick. And there is the first mud house done, built here at the top of the village. I'm pretty happy with it. I think it looks nice with the mangrove and the mud. And inside, oh my word, you're in for a treat. It's completely empty. But we're going to have a bed in here. We're going to have a light in here. We're going to have a little villager workstation as well. So there should be maybe 2 beds in there. We can get 2 villagers living up here. So I'm going to get on to building more of these around the village now. There's probably going to be... How many more pathways have we got? 1 there. 1 over there. And maybe we'll build one on this hill as well. So we'll go ahead and build 3 more little houses right now. The village is now fitted with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 new houses. But they're currently completely empty inside. So I'm going to work on some interiors real quickly. And I thought I'd just run you guys through my thinking. So it's not going to be anything too crazy inside. So I've got all these beds here so we can get our villagers moved in. So let's go with 1 bed in the center here. Give them a nice little plant pot, why not? There. And I forgot to bring any torches. Oh dear, okay. Well, I'm going to have to go grab those now. Anyway, we've got our torches now, so let's go and get these interiors built. So, as I was saying, we've got our first house up here. We've got our bed in, and we're going to light it up just so the villagers are a little bit more safe inside. So let's get that done now. There we go. No zombies going to be bothering them now. Brilliant. Okay. I've also got some paintings. I've got 5 paintings, so let's give them a nice painting to look at. Right there. Beautiful. And we'll give them the same in this house over here. So we'll give them a nice little... We'll give them a white bed this time. A little cup holder. And, of course, some light to stop them getting zombified. And what painting is this guy going to get? Oh, look at that. How lucky. Nice. Okay. Oh, I can make some carpet as well, actually. Should do that. Just give him a nice little bit of carpet to walk around on. I should just put it here. There we go. Bit of doormat when they come in. Nice. And then the same again in here. Let's give him a white bed. Very nice. No doorstop too. And then the final little roundhouse over here. We are going to give them a grey bed. Ooh, spooky painting. Nice. Okay. There's the little roundhouse done. And now for the big one. So I want to get the population of this village as high as possible. So I'm going to put a few beds in here. We can light it up first. Like that. You, sir. Here you go. Bread. He loves it. There we go. Okay, hopefully they start breeding up now. And I'm going to add a few more little things to the village in the meantime, just to make it feel a bit more alive, because it's a little bit sparse around here at the moment. So we got all the street lights in place now, and the village is looking a lot better, and we should have a lot less problem with mobs, which is great. I'm also going to put a few little custom trees around. So I'm going to do not like that. How do I hit the barrel? There we go, facing upwards. Then we'll put a little plant pot on top with a little propagule in it, and then some leaves on top. I would use bamboo, but yeah, we haven't found any bamboo, which is a bit annoying. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't quite connect up, does it? That's a bit unfortunate. But I mean, if you get far enough away, then I guess. And it still looks like it's floating. Okay, scratch that. We're tearing that down. Hey, I don't mind a little propagule in a pot like that. I think that looks quite nice. So we'll have a few of those darted around. And the final thing I want to do to this village is, got a few babies, but I'm going to go harvest the wheat field and just feed them. Oh my goodness, what? But anyway, forgetting that, I am now going to harvest all this wheat field, convert it into bread, and feed it to the villagers, so the population goes through the roof. Here's a question for you guys. When you are harvesting your wheat fields, or any fields, do you do this, and then go and replant them? Or do you do it like this? Honestly, I have no idea which one I prefer. Okay, that's all the wheat I can harvest without going completely insane. But we've got 2 and a bit stacks of bread. So let's go feed this to our villagers. And I forgot to replant some. Anyway, let's go feed our villagers this bread before the sun fully sets. So hopefully we can get some babies. Right, there you go. You have 43 bread. You're welcome. Bread for you. Some bread for you. Some bread for you. And some bread for me. Lovely. Right, now we wait. Well, while we wait for the villagers to multiply, I'm going to fill in a lot of these holes around the field here, because I've nearly died to them a couple of times now. Just now I was riding over to the barn and I fell in a hole and a creeper nearly blew me up, hence the dirt on the floor here. So I'm going to grab a load of dirt and fill them in right now. And one more thing I want to do while we wait for the villagers to get bread up is to re-add the cherry trees into the mountain over there. So I'm pretty sure I've got the saplings in here. Yeah, I've got 15 saplings, nice. And I've got these pink petals as well. And I've also been feeding wheat seeds to the bone meal creator. 59, nice, okay, that'll do. So I'm thinking we'll just add the cherry saplings just around the sort of middle part of the mountain, just where the village ends and the mountain begins. So I'll plant them like here. And here. One right on the edge over here. And here. Nope. Here. Look at this cool little hidden cave. With ice in it. That's really cool. But I just got attacked by a skeleton from inside, so let's just cover that up. Nice. I see another wandering trader. Come on, give me spruce. Acacia. Okay, we haven't got that. I shall be taking that. Thank you very much. Nice. Okay, we got a new type of wood that we can build with now. So it's not going to be just mangrove everywhere like it has been. And I've changed my mind. I'm going to grow the acacia tree. The first acacia tree to ever grow on this island shall be right here at the heart of the village. Very nice. So the cherry trees have now regrown and they look really cool. I think they make the tower look a lot bigger, which is really cool. We're still waiting for the acacia tree to grow, but that's alright because now we're getting pretty close to day 100. We are on day 92. But I know on day 99, I want to be starting a raid right here in this village. So I'm going to get prepared for that in the next couple of days. Guys, I lost my horse. I don't know where I put it. I look back through the footage to try and find it, but I don't know where he's gone. I thought I'd left him in the animal pen up the top here. Oh, I'm actually always doing this. I'm running around the island looking for the horse. I actually think I spend more time looking for the horse than the time I save by riding around. Oh, it's got to be in the village somewhere. That's the wandering trader. Still alive, I might note. Let's go up the tower and see if we can see him from up the top. Okay, I can't see him in the village. Nor can I see him over... Oh, there he is. Oh, I must have left him up here when I was doing the cherry trees. Okay, that's good. Anyway, now we can actually start to prepare for the raid. I basically just want to get a load of arrows together because I've got a pretty good bow. I got it from fishing actually right at the start of this world. So yeah, I need to get a load of arrows, which means chickens. Lots of chickens. Let's get this chicken farm set up. So it's incredibly complicated design. So you have a chest. Nope, that's not right. You have a chest like this. You have a hopper going into it. Bit of dirt on top. Turn that dirt into mud. Seal off the mud block like so. And then spawn some chickens. Yes, nice. Easy as that. I'm also going to get myself back to level 30 because right now my sword only has knockback 1 on it, so we better improve that a little bit. Right, 30 levels and a brand new sword. Here we go. Unbreaking 3, that's a good start. Bane of Arthropods, that's not a great start. But looting 3, hey, I'll take it. I'll take it. Looting is really good. Bane of Arthropods is probably the worst thing you can get, but that's fine, that's fine. We'll get a lot of loot now. And now we convert gravel into flint for our arrows. And we're going to do this for the next 3 days. How long is it? Day 95. 4 days. Oh, 4 days of converting gravel to flint. Let's go. Well, the sun is setting on day 98, which means it's time to harvest the chicken farm. Yeah. So I'm going to use my looting sword for the first time and get a load of feathers. So maybe look away now, just for a minute. Anyway, so now there's one little chick left in the farm, and we've got 40 feathers. Okay, oh, 40 feathers and 41 flint. Nice. So I'm going to craft a bunch of arrows, and then we can head to bed and wake up on day 99. Alright, we've got a couple of stacks of arrows. That should be enough. Let's do this. Day 99. Let's drink this. Apologies for what you're about to witness. I have never been very good at PvP. But here we go. Okay, here we go. Where are these guys going to spawn? So the main village is like down here. They might spawn in the water, which would actually be pretty easy to deal with. Oh my god, don't die from full damage. Here we go. Over this way. There they are, by the Nether portal. Right, I've got iron golems to help. Let's do this. Also, very surprising advancement I haven't got yet. Take aim. Okay. First wave dealt with. Nice. Did that guy drop an emerald? I don't see one. Whatever. Next wave. This way. There. Oh my god, they're coming from the tower. Okay. Oh, there's a villager up there. Run. No. I didn't mean to do that. Oh my god. Nice. Oh, I really should have my shield out, right? Okay, second wave dealt with. Easy. This is easy. Oh no, that's an iron golem. Was an iron golem. Nice. One raider remaining. There. Oh, nope, that's a villager. Oh god. Okay. There's the last raider. He seems like he's stuck. Oh, he is not stuck anymore. And that's another iron golem down. Nice. Oh, he drops a saddle as well. Very nice. Crossbow. Okay, I don't want to get poisoned. I got poisoned. Alright, where is this last member? Is it going to be another... What are they even called? The big boys? I can't remember their names. No, what is it? Ravager, that's it. Is there another Ravager? I had to hop into a replay mod because I could not find this last guy anywhere. And you are not going to believe where he decided to spawn in. if we just mine straight down this way for no apparent reason. Wow, look at that. There's a pillager down here, and he's running away still. Oh dear. Where? He's not even trying to fight me. What is he doing? Well, next level of the raid. Ooh, okay, here we go. The sun is starting to set. I wouldn't mind sleeping. I might have to try and do that between the next 2 rounds. Oh my god, presuming I survive this one, because that is an evoker. This is ramped up a little bit. Oh my, yep, run. Iron Golem, please help. Oh my god, he's coming straight at me. Not a fan of that. Not a fan of that at all. I need to get rid of the evoker. He's so fast. He's dead. Okay, good, good, good. Oh, Twitch Whip and dying. Oh, the Vexes are the worst. Okay, do they die? Maybe they die when the evokers die. Alright, raid. Go, sleep. Day 100, nice. And we're still part of a raid. And it's just getting worse. I think that was behind me. Oh no, something just died. That was probably a villager. Oh, I don't want to fail. I think all the iron golems are gone. This was a bad idea. This was a very bad idea. Oh god. There he is. Oh god, there's another round. Okay, can't be many rounds left. Oh god, there's 2 big guys up there. Oh my god, look at all the Vexes. No. I don't know if I survived this. I do not think I survived this. Hello, villager. Oh my. Run! Oh, it's so low, so low, so low. This way. Don't stop, don't stop. There he is. Okay, thank God he's dead. Oh, thank goodness. Another totem. Oh. Oh my. Alright, they should start. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Leave me alone. Just die. I don't see any raiders, but I also don't see any villagers. Oh, I hear one. Okay, we've got one. Right, I'm gonna... Let's keep this guy safe. Let's, you stay in there. Oh, thank goodness. We got another guy left. Alright, let's keep him safe as well. Okay, we've got quite a few villagers left. In a hole. Out you come. And let me get that witch as well. Nice. Oh. Oh my god, there's another wave. Are you kidding me? Hey, day 101. That last wave was ridiculous. How is it going to be harder than that? There's no iron golems left. I have 10 arrows left. And that's a vindicator. Right, I need to save my arrows for the big guys. Nice, nice. Was not expecting that to work. Oh my god. Okay, take it out. No, I honestly think the last hope was worse than this. He says while on 3 hearts. Okay, 2 remaining. Please, 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 please say this is the last round. Oh, thank goodness for that. That was ridiculous. That was so hard. Oh my god. All the iron golems are dead. Most of the villagers are dead. But we did it. Let's go. So we are here on day 101, and I am currently the hero of the village, which is great, and we should definitely capitalize on this and make as many emeralds as we can. The only way I've got of making emeralds at the moment is selling sticks to the villagers. Oh yeah, I sealed them in because of the raid. Forgot about that. Yeah, this guy, what do you buy? String. Yeah, see, I don't really have any string. But I do have, well, I don't have, but I can get a load of sticks. So I'm going to quickly harvest a bunch of trees and make a bunch of sticks to sell to these villagers. Alright, so I've got quite a few sticks now. Yeah, that'll do for now. I don't know how much of a reduction you get for Hero of the Village. Hopefully it's quite a lot. I also accidentally made this beehive, which is cool. So we've got honey now, which is very nice. Anyway, let's try and find the Fletcher. I hope he survived the raid at the end of the last day. I definitely kept one guy alive down here. I might have to go give him a fletching table. Because I don't know if he had a job. Yeah, the village is looking very empty. This is not good. We're going to have to repopulate pretty quickly. Okay, there's a guy in here somewhere. I hear him. I'm going to go grab the, whatever it's called, fletching table. Okay, there you go. Have a fletching table. I might as well leave you in there, I guess. Okay, never mind. You're not selling what I want you to sell. I'll take that back. There we go. There we go. Okay, 21. That's pretty good. Nice. So I'm going to do this for 25 minutes. Then I'll get back to you guys when that's done. Well, Hero of the Village is pretty much done now. But I do have a third wandering trader here on the island. And I've got a whole load of emeralds because of all that trading I've just done. So I really hope this guy has got some new saplings for us. Spruce would be absolutely ideal. So please. Yes. Okay, brilliant. That is so good. I'm going to buy 4 of them just to be sure, because I guess you could like not get enough back, right? Spruce good is so good, so we're going to be able to use that for future builds, which is amazing. Thank you so much, Mr. Wandering Trader. Those spruce trees will be amazing for this world. But we've got a pretty good supply of emeralds now. Well, I mean, that much. So if any other good wandering traders come around, we can trade with them. And also, I would need to get some villager trading set up at some point. But not now, because now we're going to be moving on to a new part of the island. Hey, look, a spruce tree has grown. Amazing. Oh yeah, new recipes. Brilliant. And a sapling. Oh, and another tree. Anyway, moving on. We are going to be moving on to the next part of the island, which is over this way. It's the stony area. And I haven't really got a mine at the moment. I mean, I do. I've got like a little hole in the ground that I've just dug down to, what's it called? Deep slate. Deep slate over in the village over there. But I want to get a proper mine set up, like a big quarry, over on this stony part of the island. So I know this bit here. Okay, it's not as bad as I thought. There's water there, but I could quite easily cover that up. Okay, that's a good start. So yeah, I want to build a giant quarry. I've never really built a quarry in Minecraft before. And actually, spruce wood will be ideal for making a lot of the buildings that's going to go in this area. But it's going to start off by building, or not even building, blowing up a giant hole in the ground. So we're going to need some TNT. And fortunately, I do have a looting sword. And I've been going around killing a few creepers over the last couple of nights. So we've got a fair bit of gunpowder now. But the main problem is sand, right? I mean, I'm going to have to go around just collecting sand from the sort of floor of the ocean just around the island. Not leaving the island. I'm not going to another island. I'm just getting sand off the floor. That's fine, right? My horse always ends up in the most random places. He's just out the back of the wheat fields here, gazing off onto the horizon. Oh. So it turns out there's a pretty big deposit of sand just like under the village. So I'm just tunneling around here like a little mole under the village. And yeah, we're going to collect up all this sand and see how much TNT we get when we're done. And obviously, and there's water. But obviously we're going to fill in the holes that it leaves in the village. With dirt. Alright, so we've got a fair bit of sand now. Let's see, we can get 16 TNT. Okay. That's not bad. Okay, so I'm looking at the land from up here, and I think I want the quarry to be where that hole is now, and then going out a bit and around. So I'm going to start to, like, blow up, I guess, a little perimeter of where the quarry is going to be. So let's get to blowing up the island. And I won't be bringing my horse along for this, because that will probably end badly. Okay, so we've got the first bit of the hole here. So I'll take this coal as well, why not? But we're going to have, okay, it's going to arc out like this. One here. Here, and then connecting it back up here. Yeah, I think that should be good, and then we'll worry about the water later. Okay, let's detonate this. 1, 2, 3. Nice. Okay, I thought TNT did a bit more damage than that, not gonna lie, but I guess it's because it's stone. But that's a good start. It's marking out the area nicely. Oh, that's embarrassing. Nice. Okay. And then I guess we just go down one more. Let's go here. I think I just want to use these last 7 to do one big explosion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, cool. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nice. I should probably get out before I detonate it. Run away. That's more like it. Right, I'm going to have to dig out the rest. So let's get that started now. Well, we're getting on pretty well with the giant pit now. You can't really see it because it's nighttime at the moment. But I thought, as I've got 36 levels from that raid that we did, then I'd use them and try and get... I've got a spare diamond pickaxe. I'd love to get fortune. That would be... Oh, okay. Perfect. There we go. Fortune 2, efficiency 4, and unbreaking 3. Exactly what we wanted. So we can carry on our mine now, and we can actually get some good stuff out of it. Alright, so I think I've spent long enough mining and digging out that hole now, because we've got a load of materials. We've got a load of copper, iron, coal, and lapis in here. That's great. We've got loads of cobblestone. Oh yeah, I've been harvesting spruce as well, so I've been growing these spruce trees. Ready for our build today. So we've got a lot of spruce wood. We've got dirt and gravel. Nothing. And yeah, some other random blocks that we got whilst mining. But anyway, I think it's time to stop this just looking like a giant hole in the ground and transform it into something that looks a bit cooler. So let's get building our quarry right now. Well, that was a whole load of building, but I am really happy with what we've got here. Yeah, we've got a nice little quarry house, I guess, where we're going to be keeping all our ores and stuff. We've got a load of ore scattered around that's been mined out from the quarry. Inside, we have got a few barrels down here, just full of all the stuff that we didn't use in this build. I've got so much cobblestone. Oh my goodness, I've been down in that mine, just mining out the hole. Oh, there's so much stuff. Anyway, upstairs is, at the moment, just some furnaces. Yeah, nothing special. But I do want to build a super smelter up here. I've never really built a super smelter before, to be honest. So I'm going to have to find a design for that. But anyway, before we do that, let's have a look at the quarry itself. So yeah, obviously, the main thing we've got here is this giant crane, which I think looks really cool, pulling the copper ore out of the ground. Looks very nice. Just sleep quickly so we don't get any monsters killing us down in the mine, because it is still quite dark down there. I've got a bed here, so let's... Anyway, let's have a look down in the quarry itself. So yeah, I've got a nice little subtle path marked out here with the lanterns either side. And then we've got the crane here. Oh my god, I nearly fell because this isn't quite a block height. Anyway, if we open this trapdoor here, we've got ourselves a little ladder going down into the mine, which is obviously very easy to use, as I just showed. But yeah, it goes all the way down to the quarry down here, where we've got these supports. Yeah, it's really cool. I really like it. And obviously, if we need stuff in the future, I can just mine this way forever. And we should find a lot of good stuff down here. But for now, that is the quarry build all done. And we are ready to move on to something else, because this took a pretty long time. We're on day 120 now. Yeah, it took a really long time, to be honest. And I would have gone deeper, but the issue is it's all just underwater. There's just pockets of water absolutely everywhere. If I mine, have I got any stone? I do, okay. That's awkward. I thought that was going to be water. But there's water pretty close to here, right? This whole building is holding back a big pool of water. But yeah, the quarry's done. I'm pretty happy with how it turns out. And now ready to move on to something else. And that something else is going to be a much smaller build than this, back over by our base, which, can you see from here? You can. Right over there. But before we go back, I need to find my horse. I'm pretty sure it's in the water somewhere. Yep. Oh dear, why why do they jump into the ocean at any given chance? Come on, let's get out of here. But yeah, so we're going to be working on a much smaller build now, just over by the base, because I haven't been over there in a while, and there's one little bit of land that I've been meaning to build something on ever since we first got on this island. You might have noticed there's actually a path that leads basically to nowhere over by the base, and I'm going to need some cherry. Okay. I have to go mine some cherry wood, but that's fine. I'll show you guys where I'm building first. So yeah, we take the road back over towards the base. This road doesn't actually, well, it does lead somewhere. It leads to the base, but it carries on past the base and kind of just stops. And I want to make sure that it doesn't just stop, basically. I want to make sure it has somewhere to go right at the end of the island. So we follow the dye right here. It turns to mud. And then we go through the sunflower fields and there's nothing. So we're going to be building a little something right here. Alright, so I think I've pretty much got everything I need for this build now, apart from... Do I know the recipe for a chain? I think it's like... that? Yes, it is. Okay. 2 chains. Nice. We've got everything we need for this little build now, so I'm going to run you guys through it. So if we come down to the edge of the island here, we're going to have one single cherry tree just on this little peninsula here. I hope this grows alright, so I'll put it here. Bone meal it. Lovely. Okay, can we build this before the sun sets? Let's see. So it's going to be a little swing just hanging here from the cherry tree. So we've got like this, then we've got a hanging sign like that without the word A written on it, or letter A written on it, and then another one here like this. Okay, and then we want trap doors there. Yep, that's it. A slab here, trapdoor here. Let's get rid of that. Axe this trapdoor, and then we want to be facing out that way. So let's have one last trapdoor like this, and then we can get rid of this one. Put a sign. Nope, we won't put a sign there because it's floating. Can I put one here? How does that look? Perfect. Oh, that is beautiful. Look at that. That was a lot quicker to build than the quarry, but hey, this is really cool. Now we've got something that our path leads out to. Just a nice little swing where we can sit and enjoy the view of an island which we can never travel to. Ah well. This is such a lovely, relaxing spot. In the morning you can watch the sunrise. Just feel so nice and tranquil here. But we are in hardcore mode, so I think it's time we do something to unrelax. And that something is going to involve going into the Nether. Because I found a Bastion last time I was in there, and you can get the Netherite upgrade from there, which would be pretty cool if we could get that. So yeah, I'm going to be heading into the Bastion. I need to go grab my bow, which I'm pretty sure I left over at the quarry over here, as well as any arrows, because I don't have any on me at the moment. From the raid, I think I used literally all of them. But the goal is not going to be to fight any of the piglins, because I mean, the piglin brutes just destroy you, so I don't want to go anywhere near those. I want to get in and out with, hopefully, the Netherite upgrade. Oh, well, it turns out I had my bow on me the whole time. That's cool. Any arrows in here? 22 arrows. Okay, that'll do. And I've got a shield as well. I should probably grab a gold helmet. I don't know if I have... I'm pretty sure I don't have any gold on me. Oh, look, a cat. Oh, and the iron golem. Nice. The village is starting to recover from the raid. 2 gold. Is that all the gold I've got? I think it might... Oh no, I've got a gold chest plate. I don't really want to wear a gold chest plate. I guess I could go grab some gold real quick from in the Nether. I'll take a crafting table in with me, and then that way we can just make ourselves some we'll make a helmet when we get in there. Oh my goodness, what is happening? Okay then. Apparently there was a zombie in the portal. I should have my totem on me, because if that was a creeper, that could have been game over. But it wasn't. So let's head to the Bastion. Yes. Let's just grab this gold and craft ourselves a helmet. Okay, nice. We got a gold helmet. Let's head over to the Bastion. It's literally so close to our Nether portal. Right, I see a chest right there, and I see a piglin brute right there as well. But that's all right. We can deal with that. A bit further. Oh, I see 2 chests. Okay, if that has the Netherite upgrade in, that would be amazing. It does have 2 piglin brutes in, which is less amazing, but we can deal with them. We've got 22 arrows? 22 arrows. More than enough. Right? Right. Let's shoot the toes. Nice. That's 1 angered. Damn. Oh, okay, they've seen me. Nice. Okay, that's good. Yep, you go down there. Fine. Is he angry? He's not angry at me. That's good. Oh, well, there's the achievement. Nice. Right, any more brutes in here? So as soon as I open these chests, he is going to get angry. Can I just block you off? Yes, I can. Okay. I think we are good to open this chest. Okay, no. We didn't get the upgrade in here. We did get ancient debris though, which is nice. Okay. It's kind of useless. Come on, give me the... Oh, we didn't get it. Okay, never mind. We've got 2 ancient debris though. That's pretty cool, but we can't use it, right? Because we need the upgrade. I think there probably are more chests in here, but I don't have a clue where. Maybe they're up the top. Right, if I can take these 2 guys out, that'll be fine. There's 1. There's 2. Right, let's go have a little look. Okay, I had a pretty good look, and I don't think there are any more chests in this Bastion, which is a bit annoying. It means we can't get the Netherite upgrade, but it does mean we can leave, which is great. So let's get out of this Bastion. So the Bastion was a bust for any good loot, but we do have a fortress nearby as well, which I also want to have a look in. Seeing as we're here in the Nether and we're feeling adventurous, we might as well have a quick look around. I've got a looting 3 sword, so you never know, we might even be able to get some wither skulls. Okay, there is the fortress. Let's make some room in our inventory. I don't need dirt. I don't need that. That'll be too many. Don't need those. Okay, that's good for now. I don't need that. Right, let's head into the fortress and see what it's about. I'm not really sure what the best loot you can get from the fortress is. I don't think there's any armor trims you can get, unfortunately, but yeah, I don't know. We'll just have a look around, I guess. Blaze. Oh my god, there's a wither skeleton. Okay. Nice. No skull, but that's fine. We're here with the skeletons. Oh, here we go. We got some blazes to start with. Ooh, okay, there's the first chest, and there's some skeletons. Okay, they're fighting each other. That's good. Right, let's deal with these guys. There's 1. Okay. What do we get in our first chest here in the fortress? Wow. Nothing. Okay, I'll take the nether warts. We need those so we can do some potion making at least. I should also grab some soul sand while we're here so we can grow some back home. Okay, chest number 2 down this way. Are we going to get a little bit better than 1 gold sword? Let's hope so. a saddle. Okay. We need the horse. We haven't got either iron or gold horse armor, so I can keep that. And do I need a saddle? I've got so many saddles. I don't need a saddle. That raid gave me a ton of them. I'll grab some more blaze rods though. Oh my goodness. That is death. I did not know. Okay, let's not go near that. Chest number 3. Oh, we're having no luck today. Okay. I don't like it in here. Let's go home. And we made it back home, safe and sound, with absolutely no loot. Yep, I got, what did I get? 2 ancient debris. It's pretty cool, except I can't actually use it because you need the upgrade in order to use it, so it's just going to sit here, I guess. We are here on day 124. We are back at the quarry because I've got this path at the moment, which actually just goes absolutely nowhere. It just stops here, right at the start of a field. And it's kind of pointless. So we're going to get this path all connected up to the village over there. Yeah, I'm going to be using this coarse dirt and path blocks. And I might even mix in a little bit of gravel just to spice things up. But yeah, let's get that path built right now. Well, our road is now all connected up. It actually goes somewhere now. It goes all the way to the village. So we've got a road going from the quarry to the village, which means I guess villagers can go to the quarry now. But I doubt they will actually use the road, but it's nice to have it in place. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. Got little bits of path block everywhere. Got some grass still growing over there, and it leads right into the center of the village here. But now that we've got that little job done, we can move on to a pretty big project, which I've got planned. But I am going to need some slightly better tools for that. I need a silk touch pickaxe, and I need a few diamond hoes as well. So let's use our 40 levels and go do some enchanting right now. So I've got all the stuff I need for my enchanting. I've got a couple of spare diamond hoes, got some diamond pickaxes as well, got the grindstone and the lapis. I was just about to head up. I thought the village looked a little bit sparse. I don't know where all the villagers are. I've got this chicken farm down here, which I'm using to get a lot of eggs and a lot of chicken. And it turns out that the villagers have just fallen in the chicken farm. It's so annoying. I think there's 4 of them in there right now. We're going to have to dismantle the chicken farm, I think, to release them. Also, there's an iron golem having a bath down there. Fair enough. If I do that, I don't think they can jump. Okay. Out you come. Oh my. Oh, there's, yep, 4 of them in there. Oh, villagers are so stupid. So I guess we just don't have a chicken farm anymore. Thanks, villagers. But whatever, that's fine. I wasn't really using it anyway, to be honest. It was just for the arrows when we did the raid. But we're up at the enchanting tower now, so I'm going to put down grindstone here. Right, so what I want is silk touch on my pickaxe and unbreaking and efficiency on the hose. So let's hope we can get that. So if I put the first pickaxe in, efficiency 4. Okay, what about the hoe? Efficiency 4. Okay, we'll take that for sure. And unbreaking 3. Perfect. Silk touch? Not silk touch. Okay. Efficiency 3. I think that should be good enough. Just efficiency 3. Okay. Okay, we're going to have to roll the dice here. Please give me silk touch as well. Oh, yes. That was huge. Oh, my God. That was so lucky. Okay. 2 in a row. Unbreaking 3. Oh, this is our last level 30. Okay. No silk touch on the second one. That's fine. So now that we've got these good tools, we are going to be heading into the Nether because I need a load of, is it crimson or is it nylium? Whatever the blue one is. I need a load of those blue blocks. I need the ones on the floor. I don't know what I don't know what they're called. I'm sorry. The ones on the floor and the ones in the trees. I need to get those. So let's go into the Nether. Okay, so this is all basalt delta, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah, okay, over there we got the blue biome. I do not know the names of this. Let's go get blue stuff. Okay, so we're here at the beginning of the biome. I think it does stretch out quite a long way because we're going to need a load of stuff from this place. The reason I wanted the hoe is... Oh, I thought that was going to be insta-mining. Okay, it's not insta-mining, but it's pretty quick. We're going to be gathering a load of... What is this called? Warped warped blocks, okay? A load of warped blocks, that's hard to say. And also, where's my silk touch? There it is. Okay, that is instant mine, good. A load of warped nylium, okay. So, I need a ton of this stuff. I'm going to grab some of the wood as well while I'm here. And also these thingies, the shroom lights. I do know the names of those. So, I'm going to spend a very long time mining all of this stuff. And then I'll check back in with you guys when that's done. Quick break from the mining, because that is a very cool abandoned portal. Wow. In the middle of a lava lake. That looks really nice. I'm not going over there because, I mean, they don't have anything good really, but... wow, that looks really cool. Anyway, back to mining. Well, we are now on day 130, but we've got a load of materials gathered up. We've got all of these shroom lights, these warped roots, the mushroom things, logs, and then we've got all the blue blocks here as well. Some calcite as well, which I need. Yeah, so we've got all the blocks we need now to move on to building. And what I'm going to be building today is a custom biome on this island over here. So the way this survival island is broken up, there's kind of this bigger island here, and there's this smaller little island just over the other side. And today we're going to be stepping foot on this island for the first time. So let's head over now. There we are. First time setting foot on this new island. And yeah, it's pretty bare for now. It's just a little flower forest. It looks quite nice, but we're going to be terraforming it today to make it look completely different. So we're going to have a custom blue biome over here. But first we're going to have to get rid of all the trees on this island, and that means I get some birch wood because I haven't had any of that yet. There we go, new recipes. Let's hope we get enough saplings to plant them on the main island. But yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and take down all the trees here, and then we can get to terraforming. I broke a beehive, and I forgot you need silk touch. So we've got some angry bees after us right now. Oh, I don't want them to sting me because then they die. Okay, let's just leave the island while we wait for them to just calm down a bit, and then we'll continue with chopping down the trees. Okay, one of them's already calmed down. The other guy? Nice. Okay. They de-aggro pretty quickly, apparently. Are there any bees in here? Yes. Oh, no. Oh, dear. Sorry, bees. Also, I thought it would drop the beehive. Apparently, it just breaks it if you don't have silk touch. Well, all the trees are now cleared away, and it's time to get terraforming. So let's turn this stony, grassy island into a strange blue land. I don't know. Let's see what it looks like. Let's go now. That was an absolutely humongous build. It is a couple of days later in real life now, and it is day 142 here in the hardcore world, but we have got our custom biome all complete, and I'm really happy with how it looks. It looks pretty unique. I mean, it stands out pretty well from the main island. Yeah, you can tell it's very separated. We do need to connect it up with, we're going to have a bridge going across here, and another bridge going across here. But the point of this island is not just to look a bit different and a bit cool. We're going to have all of our farms on this island. So I haven't really got any farms at the moment. I mean, I do. That's a lie. I have quite a big farm over here. And I've also got the drowned farm over there. But we haven't got anything really pumping out items. So on this island, we're going to have a melon and pumpkin farm. Although I don't know if I've got any pumpkins, so it might just be a melon farm. But that's fine. We're going to have a melon farm. We're also going to have an iron farm as well. And other stuff. I haven't decided yet. But let's get on to building a melon farm right now. Okay, I changed my mind. We're actually going to be doing the iron farm first. Because I just realized you need a load of hoppers to do the melon farm. And I don't really have any iron at the moment, to be honest. I think I used it all when I made the lanterns, maybe. I guess I've got some in the mine over there. But yeah, we're going to need an iron farm before we can build anything else, which means 2 of the villagers here are going to have to be leaving the village forever. So we've got 2 boats. We're just going to collect some up. Oh, here's one guy. Okay. Thank you, sir. You shall be forever trapped in an iron farm. If you just stay still for 1 second. Can I place a boat? Oh, look at this. Oh god, okay, we're going to be working with villagers for a little bit. I'm going to collect 2 villagers up in a boat and take them over to the custom island, and then we can actually get to building an iron farm. 2 villagers have been acquired and taken to the island. Yeah, they've been taken by boats because there's actually no other way of getting over there at the moment. I have to either swim across or boat across, which is a little bit annoying. So before I get to building any of the farms, I'm actually going to connect this island to the main island. The custom island to the main island. Yeah, we're going to be connecting up the roads and building a couple of bridges just so we can get across with our horse and make things a lot easier to build over there. So let's get connecting the paths up first from the quarry and from our base over there. Okay, so the first path now goes all the way up from the village and from the quarry, right along this side of the mountain here and down to the edge of the custom island. Beautiful. Okay, so now we are ready to start building the first bridge across to the island. So this is the narrowest part of this sort of channel, but it is on a diagonal, which is going to make building it a little bit tricky, but we should be able to do it. So I've got a load of stone, I've got some tuff as well, and we're going to kind of freestyle, I guess, and see what we end up with. So let's get to building the bridge now. So, right. I forgot a crafting table. Okay, I'm going to get to building the bridge right now and probably time-lapse it again. So enjoy yet another time-lapse. Of course, while I was building that bridge, my horse ran for the hills, so I'm going to go retrieve him real quick. Come on, down you come. I don't know why. Horses just run off as soon as you dismount. I don't know why they do that, but there we go. Okay, the bridge is complete, and I'm pretty happy with how that turned out, actually. Normally, I like to plan my builds at least a little bit, but yeah, this was all freestyled, all off the cuff. Yeah, I think it turned out pretty nice, considering it's built on a diagonal, and diagonals are normally pretty hard to build on, but I think this looks good. And we've got easy access now, right across to the custom island. Island? The custom island. Yeah, blue land. I am going to build one more bridge, so there's an even narrower part right here. So we're going to bridge across this way as well, and then that will link up to the house, and then we'll have paths going literally all over the island, actually. I'll make a little path across here as well, and then we are done pathing, and we are ready to start building farms on this island. Oh, also, something pretty cool from this island, because obviously we're not leaving these 2 islands, this survival island. I can see out into the world beyond from over here, and you can even see another village. How cool is that? I mean, we can never visit it, but it's nice to know it's over there. Anyway, now that we've got this one bridge done, I've got a load of stone that I'm not going to be using for the next bridge. So I'm going to go leave that over in the quarry. While we're over there, we'll grab a ton of diorite and however much calcite I've got left. And we will make the path out towards where the second bridge is going to go. So let's just head in here. Okay, don't need this anymore. I also have an egg. Probably don't need that either. So I think we can get rid of that. Okay, cool. Wheat seeds not needed. Egg. No chicken. Bit of diorite here. Bit more diorite here. Okay, so we've got enough stuff now. Let's get on to building the road and the final bridge. Haven't been back to the house in a while, but better sleep through this night, and we can see how the island looks from inside here as well. Very cool. Oh, that sunset is lovely. Okay, right. Let's go to sleep, and then when we wake up, we will do the road. Oh, it looks even cooler in the morning. Nice. All right, let's get to building this road. I'm not going to time-lapse this. It shouldn't take too long. We are just going to be starting off here. And, yep, heading straight down towards the island there. So, let's build that. And just like magic, we have now got a path leading from the house all the way down to the island here. Well, at least to the other side of the shore. There's no bridge yet, because we're going to be building that bridge right now. I think this is a slightly smaller distance. Actually, maybe not. Maybe it's a little bit smaller over there. So we're going to have to be building a slightly bigger bridge, but it is on a straight line, which should make it a whole load easier. So let's get to building that bridge right now. And there we have the second bridge leading over to our custom island over here. Sorry the time-lapse was a little bit of a mess. I had to keep sort of testing out new designs because I couldn't quite get something that I liked. And I'm pretty happy with what I've landed on here. So we've got the blue wood for the walkway and then the diorite for the side bits. Yeah, it looks nice. So we've got two very different bridges which we've built today, but I'm very happy with how both of them turned out, and it means we can get across to our island nice and easily now, and we can build our farms over here. Well, I have no idea what my horse has gotten off to, but I guess we can walk the rest of the way. So yeah, we're going to be building an iron farm on this island here, as well as a melon and pumpkin farm. I'd quite like to do a kelp farm as well. I haven't done one of those in a very long time, and last time I did one, it was rubbish, so that'd be cool to get a good one of those set up. But we've got our villagers over here. Oh, we had our villagers over here. Oh dear. Oh, I forgot about zombies and drowned and stuff. They must have got them while I was building one of the bridges. Oh dear. Okay, well I guess we need to go get new villagers. So we are back here in our blue biome, ready to fill it with farms. And first of all, we are going to be building an iron farm. But yeah, unfortunately, those villagers that I had in boats down here, they no longer exist. So we're going to have to go grab some new villagers and then start building our farm. Villager number 2 on our way back to the custom biome. Nice. So this iron farm isn't going to be anything too fancy. It's probably going to be about the most simple iron farm I could come up with, but it should provide us with more than enough iron to fit all of our needs here in this world. Ooh, I don't want to get too far away. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to be building this right on the far end of the custom terrained island. Yeah, we've got one villager over there already. Bring this second guy, and then we can get them bred up to make the iron farm. Can I row under this bridge with the villager? Oh, he might take a bit of damage here. He's fine. He's fine. He just hit his head a little bit. Okay, you can join your friend here. And we will start building this farm. So it's going to be, yeah, like I said, it's about as simple as you can get. I think I've got everything I need right here. So I do need a crafting table. Let's make that. Okay, so it's going to be built around here, the iron farm. So it's going to have to be a little bit up in the air because otherwise we'll have iron golems spawning down here, which obviously we don't want. So I just need to make sure I've got everything. I'm going to need some signs. So let's make those. I can't remember how many you need. I'm pretty sure 9's enough. Yeah, okay. Right, I'm going to be building here. Let's go straight up from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I think that's high enough that they won't spawn on the floor now. Yeah. Okay, so this is going to be the home for our villagers. Now we just have to get them from their boats down there up to here. And I think the best way to do that is to wait for night to fall and then they can path up to it. I'll have to make a little staircase from the floor down where their boats are up to these beds, but then they should be able to find their way to these beds and just walk up on their own. Easy water bucket clutch here. Oh yeah. So what are the chances the villagers actually work out how to use this stairway to get up? I really hope they do, otherwise I don't know how I'm going to get them up here. really want to mess around with minecarts. We'll see. Fingers crossed. Okay, so the sun is just about setting now. I think it's time we release one of the villagers. I really hope... God, this looks like a mess. It's not going to look like this forever, I promise. But anyway, yeah, I really hope he gets up there into the beds. Let's release this guy. I don't want to hit him, so there we go. Okay, that's a good start. Come on, where are you going? Does he... Oh dear. Okay, I don't know where he's pathfinding to. We're gonna have to do this another way. All right, hideous bubble elevator constructed. Let's just kelp it up, and then we can try and nudge one of the villagers in here. Yeah, I'm hoping when they come up the top here, they should just walk into this area. But who knows with villagers? Also, they might fly out, which I don't really want. So let's just make this a little bit safer. Like that. Okay, surely there's no way for them to die. Please. Okay, go on. Oh my goodness, he walked straight in. What the? I was not expecting that. Okay, yeah. Wanna come out of there? Or... I'm sure when it's night he'll go to a bed. Okay, that's one down. Let's hope the second one is as easy as that. So close. Come on. Just a little bit further. Oh, okay. Brilliant. He's gone. I don't have an axe. Okay. Okay, brilliant. We've got the 2 villagers in now, and now we just need to give them a whole load of bread. So there's 32 bread for you guys. Maybe if you just fill out these beds here, that would be nice. I'm going to dismantle the old bubble column. Okay, so we've got 1 baby already. That's great. Now we need to work on the iron golem spawning platform. So that should all be working now. We got our platform here. When the iron golems spawn, they should... What is that? I thought that was a pillager raid. I think it's just a... It's a cow. Anyway, never mind. When the iron golems spawn, they get pushed down to an area down here where they will fall into lava. Unfortunately for them. But that will give us a lot of iron. So let's build the lava pit right now. Alright, so we've got the pit ready for the iron golems to fall into now. Yeah, they should just fall straight into here, I'm hoping. Land in the water, get pushed along, and then get lavaed up. And then all their stuff should drop into here. Hopefully. I haven't seen any drop yet, but yeah, I'm sure they will. But while we wait for that to start working, I think we better make this look a little bit better because, yeah, it looks pretty horrible at the moment. Bit of an eyesore on this nice custom biome we've made. So, yeah, I'm going to build something. I guess it's going to have to be quite big, but that's alright. Let's get building right now. I was just heading off to gather some materials to build the building around the iron farm when I saw an iron golem has spawned on the floor. Oh dear, that's not good. I guess they can just reach the floor from here. That means we're going to have to do a little bit of spawn proofing. Unfortunately, he must have spawned like here, I guess. I thought I was high enough up, but apparently not. Sorry, iron golem. The first iron harvested by our iron farm is yeah, not actually harvested by the iron farm, but harvested by me. Cool. Right, I'm gonna just lay down a load of slabs for now. Okay, is that enough area covered? I hope so. I'm gonna take this out so we can keep track of how many iron golems we've harvested. Anyway, for the second time, I'm going to go actually gather some materials before I start building. I don't know what I was talking about. So we're going to head to the Bastion and just tear it down because I want a load of blackstone for this build. So I'm going to do that right now. After tearing down that bastion, I've got a pretty decent amount of materials, and I've also got some leftovers from when we were terraforming the island to build with. I also rearranged the lava chamber a little bit, so I noticed just before I was about to leave, that iron golem there fell down from the big bit, but it landed, or fell down from the platform, but it landed like on the edge, and so survived because of that. So I'm wondering maybe if that's why the first one survived. Maybe it fell down and I just saw it walking around. I don't know. Let's get rid of this guy and then see what happens after. Okay, so I'm going to start building now. It's going to have to be spawn proof, obviously. We don't want any iron golems spawning on the outside. But it's going to be probably a big blackstone tower of some kind. So let's get to building right now. Well, that was a long old build, but we've got our iron farm all built up now, and I'm pretty happy with how it looks. It's a little bit square. I think I might have to add some little bits coming off the edge at some point, but I'm pretty happy with the design. I think the blackstone and the nylium or crimson or whatever it is look cool together. We've even got the iron bars up there. You should be able to see iron golems flying across and falling down. So if we go have a look inside, the interior is pretty much nothing. It's just slabbed up to stop spawns happening. I'm pretty sure the whole thing is spawn proof, so we should, well, the iron farm should still be working, but it was working while I was working on this, so we got 49 iron out of that. It's pretty good. Yeah, we'll have to wait and see if we still have iron golems spawning. But now that we've got the iron farm all finished up, I'm going to start work on the next farm for this island, and that is going to be a honey farm. So I've got my silk touch pickaxe here. We're going to go grab, I know there's at least one beehive on the island, and I think there are even some bees left alive, although I don't know if that's still the case. They do like to just fly off into the ocean and never return, so let's hope there's some bees over here. There's the beehive just floating over there. I don't see any bees. Maybe they're all gone to bed. Okay, yeah, there's another beehive over there as well. So we need 2 bees. Otherwise, I'm going to have to start planting trees next to flowers and hoping we get some more bees. So let's hope we get 2 bees. Nice. Do I see? Okay, bees 3 out of 3. Brilliant. That's great. I'll go grab this other beehive as well while we're over here. Yeah, no bees in this one, but that's fine. We got 3 bees, which means we can start breeding them up and getting our honey machine working. So we're going to have the honey farm just off to the side here. It's going to stop the building being so square as well, which will be nice. So I'm thinking the land does drop down a bit here, but that's okay. We're going to make him... Okay. I'm thinking like this big. That's how far out we're going to come to build our honey farm. I need to get some flowers as well, obviously, to plant down. And some campfires. So this is where the bees are going to be going in the side bit here. I do still need to put the roof on. I've got a load of basalt for that. But yeah, it's empty inside at the moment. So let's get the roof put on and then we can start getting our beehives put in place. Right, it is time to get this bee farm set up, and it's not going to be at all efficient, but it's going to work, so that's all that matters. So I've got a plan in my head of how it's going to work. So we're going to have 7 beehives eventually along here. We're going to have hoppers running into these chests, and the beehives are going to be sat on top of the hoppers. So whatever gets harvested goes into the chests. We get rid of these blocks here and we replace them with dispensers. Dispensing like that. Nice. Okay, and then right, what do we do now? Okay, I put the beehives down. They can't, just need to make sure the bees can't escape, but I think we're all good. Okay, now the redstone, so it's not going to be much. I'm just going to do it so I've got a daylight sensor. I'm going to do it so it harvests the beehives once every day. If it's not ready, then it harvests it and nothing happens, and if it is ready, then we get the honeycomb out of it. Okay, I have something that's working, I think. So we've got our daylight detector here, and it just runs redstone power into these blocks here. It definitely powers these ones. I am not sure if it powers these. Let's find out. I'll go grab some shears. We'll go get some iron from our iron farm. I also haven't seen an iron golem in a while, which is not ideal. I don't know why. I haven't seen these spawn in like in the building, so they just don't seem to spawn at the moment. Maybe the villagers. I'll go check on the villagers. But first things first, we are gonna check on the honey farm. So let's put shears in here and shears in here. Okay, I can activate it. Oops. I can activate it by just doing that. Okay, I heard one shear. I don't think the other one did. No. Okay. Okay, so we're only gonna have half the honey farming, but that's fine. So we can use this honeycomb to make ourselves bee creeper. Okay, let's sleep first. Anyway, we can use. Oh, there you go. Okay, it triggered when the new day came. Oh, I can go grab. Okay. Just don't want. No. Oh my god. Oh my god. Stop. 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 Oh, creepers are the worst. Okay, I guess we got to make some repairs. It didn't look too bad. I could definitely have gone worse. Oh, God, I hate creepers. Okay, so the creeper hole is all fixed up now. Anyway, like I was saying before I was rudely interrupted, we can breed up our bees. I've got poppies from in here. Oh, and we can also craft... How do I craft this? Nice, 2 of those. Perfect. Okay. One there, one there. Ooh. I can't place it because there's bees in the way. There we go. Right, and then let's breed these guys up. Over you come. Very nice. Okay, I'm gonna get breeding some bees, and then we should have some honey coming in. So while we let those bees work away and produce some honey, I'm gonna go into the Nether because I need observers, which means I need quartz, which means I have to come to this horrible place. But I'm just gonna grab all the quartz I can see and then head out. We're gonna be building a kelp farm next, which means we need observers to observe, I guess, when the kelp grows, and then harvest it for us. So if I can find some quartz, that would be nice. There's one bit. Beautiful. Okay, so I accidentally updated this world to the latest version, even though I'm not playing in the latest version because of shaders and replay mod and stuff. And then I unupdated it, I guess, and went back in time. And it was all fine, apart from my armor got deleted, so I had to do that again. And also, every single sign has just been reset. So all of my labeling is gone from my chests. And to be honest, I can't be bothered to redo them. So we're just going to leave them how they are. But anyway, forgetting about that slightly annoying thing, I have now got everything I need to build this kelp farm. Other than the kelp, that is. But we can grab that from the ocean. Yeah, there's loads around. I've even dipped into my very limited sand supply and crafted up 42 light blue stained glass for this build. So I need to pick a place to build it, and I reckon right here looks good. So let's get to building this thing. So the kelp farm is now up and running. Like this baby zombie. Oh my. Anyway, like I was saying, the kelp farm is now up and running. Yeah, it's working pretty well. It's producing kelp, like a kelp farm should do, I guess. But I don't really need like raw kelp, right? Because I mean, you can't really do anything with just kelp on its own. So what I want to do is obviously convert that into dried kelp blocks. And I want to do that automatically, which means I want to use the crafter. I've never really used the crafter before, to be honest. But hey, let's see if we can figure it out. So first things first, I want to run the kelp into here, and that doesn't work, does it? It needs to be running to the top of the furnace. Okay. Anyway, like I was saying, first things first, we're going to run our kelp into 2 furnaces like that. These are going to be powered for now by coal. And then from the furnaces, we have to take that out. So we'll take it out of the bottom and run it into a crafter. So I just want to use one of them. I don't want to use 2. So let's put the crafter down like, not like that, like that. Cool. And we'll run 1 hopper in here and 1 hopper in here. Very nice. Okay, so now we should have the dried kelp coming in to the crafter as soon as it's finished smelting. And I just need to figure out how to power it when all these slots are filled up. How hard could that be? Okay, so there is a pretty easy fix for this, but it does mean there's going to be a bit of ticking, but that's fine. So if I place one observer like this, another like this. Oh, there is no ticking. Oh, never mind. Okay, so now this just constantly powers that, and it shouldn't spit anything out, right? Yeah, okay, because there's nothing to craft when it's just 1 or 7 dried kelp or whatever, so it will only craft when there's 9 of them. Nice. Okay, we have now got a fully automatic kelp thing set up. Nice. So we've now got quite a few automatic farms just running on this little island, which is nice. Oh, I also want to make this look a little bit better. I think it looks kind of like some animal or something. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I'm kind of tempted just to give it like 2 eyes, like on the front here. Like that. I don't know what it is. It just looks like a little face to me. So I've built a little house around the kelp farm now, so it doesn't just look like that weird thing. So that's good, and the island is really starting to come together. I've still got 2 more farms that I want to build on the island. And the next thing we're going to be building is a melon farm. I'd love it to be melon and pumpkin, but we don't have any pumpkin seeds, and I don't think there's any way I can get them. Not that I can think of, at least. So we're going to build a melon farm. But here is the build for the kelp farm. It's nothing too fancy, just made a little house with the windows so you can see kelp whenever it gets harvested. It will fly along this way. And how much kelp have we got so far? 7 kelp blocks. Amazing. And the bee farm. Every time I come in, I just do this just to make sure it's harvested. I don't... Okay, yeah, there are bees. Good, good. Oh, wow. 12 in here. 6 in here. Also a polished blackstone brick, I guess. And the iron farm. Oh, no. Okay, well, at least it's spawning iron golems again. Let's just... Okay, let's put slabs on here just in case they are spawning iron golems on this bit. I don't think they are, but I guess they could be. And we'll also... Oh my goodness, that made me jump. Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to build a flat wall going up here, so they definitely can't stand on this surface. Okay, that should all be working now. I don't think this will kill me. No, not even close. Iron farm is working again. Now we can get on to building our melon farm. Let's go. So here we have our melon farm building built, but there is not a melon farm inside yet. There is nothing inside at the moment. I do need to work out how to open up the next rooms. Here we go. They are dark, so hopefully there's no mobs. Looks all good. Okay, so I'm thinking we're going to have a melon farm in here and a melon farm in here as well. And it's going to lead to storage chests in the middle section here. So let's get a pretty simple melon farm cooked up right now. Okay, so we've got a pretty simple melon farm set up now. Yeah, so there's one in this side and one in this side. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 16 little melon fields. They get harvested. I don't think I've got any bone meal, but yeah, there's none done yet. But when they grow, the pistons fire down and they should harvest melons for us. So we've got another farm set up here on the island, which is brilliant. We've got one more to build now. And that last farm is going to require us to build one more blackstone build here on the island. And that's going to be right on the peninsula over here. We're going to be building a pretty tall but thin tower going right up into the sky. And we're going to have our farm inside that. But before I can get started, I think I need to head back into the Nether and tear down a bit more of the Bastion. Because I've still got a bit of blackstone left, but I'm not sure it's going to be quite enough. So I'm going to go get that done, and then we can start on the build. Well, the tower is now all built up, but I don't actually have a way of getting down other than trying to water bucket clutch. Oh, I guess I could jump into the ocean. Why not? Let's try and clutch it. I've got my totem, so we should be all good. Yeah, I didn't really think about how I was going to get down when I built this. But let's go. Oh, there's a... No, never mind. Well, feather falling is a lot stronger than I thought. I took, like, no damage. Whatever. Okay, the tower is all done. Let me have a look at how it looks. I haven't really seen it yet. Nice. Okay, I'm happy with that. That looks cool. And we're going to be having inside a chicken farm because I am pretty much out of food. I've got 16 chicken, 15 chicken left. And yeah, I haven't got any other food. So let's get a little chicken farm built just inside here. So I'm just going to collect some eggs from the old chicken farm, which we used to have up here before all the villagers got trapped in it. Okay, that's quite a few eggs. Right, I don't need this stuff for now. Leave this over here. Okay. Eggs, give me all the eggs. Okay, nice. Right, so now we've got a little... I've got a little lava chicken farm set up over in the tower. So I'm going to go spam a load of eggs in it, and then it should be good to go. Right, so inside the tower here, we have got this little machine. Oh my god. This little machine. So chickens should hatch into here, and when they're babies, they won't get hit by the lava. And then when they grow up, they will get hit by the lava. And the eggs are going to be... The chickens are going to be sat in here laying eggs, and then the eggs get fed by a hopper into this dispenser, where I was going to use a lever originally, but I think I'm going to use 2 observers, so it's like constantly firing. And that's the wrong way. Okay, it's constantly dispensing. The noise is a little bit annoying, but that's fine. We're not going to be in here. Okay, let's make sure we get at least 1 chicken in here. There's 1. Okay, the chicken farm looks like it's all working now. There's a lot of chickens there waiting to grow up and lay their eggs. We haven't got anything come through yet, but none of them have grown up yet. So when they grow up, they should fall into the lava and get cooked into chicken for us to eat. Because, yeah, we've still only got 14 chicken remaining. Right, but that is all the farms done for this island. So I'm going to do, I think, 3 days of AFKing here just to see how all the farms do, check they're all working, and see how much stuff we get out of it. The sun is rising on day 175, and it's time to check on how all of our farms have done. So I'm going to go over to the iron farm and the bee farm first, and then we'll work our way around. So the iron farm has got, oh yeah, quite a lot of iron. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4.5 stacks of iron. Brilliant. That's great. And the bee farm. Let's give it one of those before we enter. Okay. Nice. Okay, that is a good amount of honeycomb. What's that? About 25 in each chest. So nearly 100 honeycomb. Brilliant. Moving over to the melon farm next. So I hope they've all grown. They hadn't all fully grown. Okay, it looks like most of them have. Nice. Let's see how we're doing. 13. Oh, no. And 24. Okay, this is a bit of a slow farm. That's fine. Whatever. And the kelp farm. 27 blocks. Nice. Okay. And finally, have any of the chickens grown up yet? Surely they have. God, there's so many eggs on this island. Okay, let's get in and out quickly so we can avoid the ticking. 1. And 5 feathers. Okay, the farms are working, at least. They're not super efficient, but they are doing pretty well and should give us more than enough stuff that we need to survive in this world. So here on day 175, I am finally going to do something which I should have done a long time ago. And that is to grab some iron from our iron farm. That should be enough. To use that iron to craft 3 iron blocks. And then use those 3 iron blocks to craft an anvil. To craft an anvil. Place that anvil down. What the? Fight off a skeleton. Grab a name tag here out of our goodies chest. To name that name tag. And then finally, after 175 days, name our day 1 horse, Gallant. I chose the name Gallant because it's from a book I'm reading at the moment, and I think it's a pretty cool name for a horse. And real quick, you might notice I get a few random new recipes unlocked. That is because we are now officially playing in 1.21.5, the new update. We're playing in the new update, which is cool. So I think I saw a lodestone recipe get unlocked, so I think that recipe changed. But unfortunately, we cannot leave this island, so we cannot find any of the new stuff. So we won't be getting any fireflies or leaves or whatever the other stuff is. But it's good to be playing in the new update, I guess. But anyway, moving on, we are going to be working on this field out here at the moment because it's pretty empty and a bit boring. So we want to add something right here to sort of liven up the place and sort of tie the village in with the farmland here. So we're going to be building a farmhouse in this field here, not like this, a one for the animals, so we're going to have cows and pigs and all that stuff in here, and even a stable for Gallant wherever he is. But I have seen we've got a wandering trader enter the village, and a very helpful comment told me last time that you can apparently get pumpkin seeds from these guys, which would be so helpful. So I don't know how he spawned in the house, but whatever. Let's hope he's got pumpkin seeds. No pumpkin seeds, that's a shame. Those are pretty cool. I'll go ahead and buy a few of those. Let's grab some emeralds. Take 7 of those. And I'll take some sea pickles as well. And I'll take 2 leads. But anyway, we are currently flattening out the field here just a little bit, just to make the build a little bit easier. So it's going to be a sort of round farmhouse in the middle with a stable on one side and a sort of animal pen on the other side. And then there'll be paths leading in from all directions into it. So I'm just going to get this field flattened out, and then we are ready to start building. We have got a nice and flat field now, and we are ready to start building. So let's do that right now. Our little animal enclosure bit of the island is now finished. We've got Gallant in his little house here. Oh, he's loving it. And we've still got these 2 pens here which we need to fill. So I'm going to have pigs in this one here and the cows in this one here. So let's go and gather up those animals from around the island. And there it is in the day. Oh, it's beautiful. I love the flowers. I planted a few trees around just to make the area feel a bit more connected together. Oh, the island is really starting to come together. Is that? Oh, it's a horse. I thought it was another wandering trader. Where's my? There it is. No, just 2 horses and a cow. Okay, let's go grab these animals now and put them in the new homes. Get the first cow here. We can bring you along. I heard a pig. I definitely heard a pig. Maybe it's underground somewhere. I don't know. But let's take this guy to his new home. Okay, we've got 1 cow in place. So grab a second. And cow number 2. I hear lava. Gonna ignore that. Let's take him down to the farm. We've even got some villagers come to say hello. Mainly say hello to the barrels, but hey, that's alright. Cow number 2. In you come. Beautiful. Okay. Now time for some pigs. Pig number 1. Well, the second pig is in a slightly strange place. I'm not totally sure how I'm going to get him down from here. Let's try this. He should be fine. Yeah, he's fine. Right, pig number 2. Let's go. Okay, so we've got 2 cows and 2 pigs. I'm going to get a few sheep and just let them roam around the area. And then the animal housing place is all complete. Apart from apparently some unlit terrain over here. So here's zombies. But that's for later. All of the animals are in their new homes. We've got our 2 cows, our 2 pigs, and there's 1 sheep. There is another sheep in there somewhere, trust me. But I think it looks really cool. It's really tying together all of this part of the island so nicely. We've got the village going into the farm, going into the bigger farm. But being up here at night does make me think the island could be better lit up. Especially on the path. I don't really travel anywhere at night because, yeah, I'd get swarmed by mobs. But it would be nice to be able to travel between the builds. So I think what I'm going to do next is light up the roadside with some lamppost designs. So I'm probably going to use a pretty simple design similar to that one there. Maybe slightly different, but we're going to get the roads all lit up across the island now. Because it just looks so much cooler at night. I mean, look at this bridge. Oh, when it glows at the night time, it's so cool. That bridge as well. But then all the roads are just pitch black. So let's get some lampposts built. Wow, the road looks so cool at night now. Oh. And we can actually walk along without getting sniped and blown up and attacked by zombies. I mean, there still are zombies, but they're not on the road at least. Oh, amazing. But now that we got the road all lit up, I want to work on something which is pretty big, but won't make a huge difference to the island, to be honest. I mean, it will, but it's not like a mega build or anything. What I want to do is fill in all the holes, because there are lots and lots of holes in this island. This one here is the most annoying. It looks just awful and weird. So I'm just going to get a load of dirt and cover up the holes. So I have filled in a whole load of holes on the island, and it's made quite a big difference, to be honest. Walking down the path is now a lot more enjoyable. I don't feel like I'm going to fall into a pit all the time. This under here, yeah, as you can hear, is a pit, which I will light up at some point. I promise. But we've also got another huge hole here, which I've done some like terraforming. This is all like new builds. Yep, there's the noises. But there's still a pretty massive cave here. And I was thinking, rather than just get rid of this and cover it in dirt, we'd build something pretty cool here. Because if we look at this hole from up high, it looks pretty round. And it looks almost to me like a meteorite impact. So that's what we're going to build. We're going to build a giant crater with a meteorite inside it. And lots of magma and lava and all that good stuff flowing around it. But unfortunately, that does mean I'm going to have to head into the Nether to grab some materials. Don't really want to do that, but I guess we better do it. So let's go get some materials now. We have got ourselves a bunch of materials from the Nether, and now we are ready to get started on this meteorite impact build. So let's just jump right into it right now. So there is our meteorite build, all complete, crashing into the side of the mountain here. I'm really happy with how this turned out. I was a bit worried building it. I had no idea what I was doing really, but yeah, I think it looks really nice. I'm going to add in a few last details. I've got like a bit of fire just to show the destruction that's happened. So let's put some netherrack down and light it, and then that should stay lit forever. Put a few bits around the crater, some here. Oh yeah, this looks really cool. I want to put something inside it as well, but I haven't decided what yet. Maybe I should get... Ooh, okay. I've got an idea of what I've put inside it. Oh yeah, the fire looks really cool. It looks like it's just hit and it's still all burning and destroyed. Nice. I'm going to go grab something I got a while ago now, which is pretty rare, but also completely useless to me. So let's go grab Gallon and oh my, all the 4 villagers in here. Okay, they're trapped. Okay, let's let them get out. But anyway, we are heading over to the quarry because over there I have got, I think, 2 or maybe 3 pieces of ancient debris. I found them in a Bastion. And I don't have the smithing upgrade thing, so I mean it's completely useless for me to have. So we might as well hide them away somewhere a little bit special. So if we just head down into the crater and open up the meteorite in the middle here, there is nothing inside it until now. So that will stay hidden in the meteorite forever. Just a little Easter egg here in this world. Well, the island is really starting to come together now. This side especially looks really complete. You can almost see the meteorite from here. You can see the little tail bit leading into the cliff down here. The custom island looks so cool, and the quarry as well from up here looks really nice. The last real bit of land that we've still got to work on is this big open field here. Because we've got our house over there, we've got the swing. It looks so nice. But yeah, we're going to be working on this big field next, and we're going to be building another custom biome. Not quite as wild as this one. We're going to be building a little custom spruce forest. So to start off this custom spruce forest, we're going to start with a pretty big spruce tree, and I'm thinking around about here will be the perfect place for it. We're going to have loads of little trees and little pathways and campfires and all those sorts of things here, and they'll be leading up to a pretty big spruce tree here. I don't want it to be so big that it kind of like dwarfs the mountain, but it's going to be definitely the biggest tree in the forest. So let's get that built right now. Starting off like that. Okay, now let's make it a bit more customized. Yeah, customized. Let's customize this tree. So the original plan was just to have one big spruce tree at the top of the hill here, but I made the first one and it was a bit smaller than I thought it was going to be. But I really like the design of it, so I decided to make a few more similar trees. I think we've got 6 or 7 pretty big spruce trees here. So this is going to be the sort of top of the forest, with the main forest area concentrated down here in this field. But yeah, I really like these trees. I think they look really nice. I need to get the pods all spread everywhere, but we'll get that done. But for now, I'm going to start work on the bulk of the forest. So these are just going to be made of tiny little spruce trees, some vanilla trees and some custom trees. But yeah, let's get that put in right now. have got the spruce forest all finished up now, and I think it really fills out this field nicely. If we walk along the path here, we can come to the smaller trees are down in this section here. So these are the little custom ones you saw me building at the end there. And if you get in the right place, you can just see the taller trees at the back there towering over. I think, oh no, I think that looks really cool with the taller ones in the back. It makes it feel a lot bigger to me. It makes the forest feel like it goes on for a very long time, especially with this path kind of winding in like this. If we follow the path along, you see these nice trees all around, and you kind of lose the fact that you're on the island. You feel like you're just in a forest somewhere. You catch the occasional glimpse of the tower like that, and the weird little biome over there. Yeah, I'm really happy with this forest. But there is one more thing I want to add, and that is something from the new update, 21.5 or something like that. So we can't go and get anything. There's firefly bushes, which I'd love to have in this forest, but we can't go get those because we're not allowed to leave the island, so that's fine. But there is something from this update that we can get, and that involves these spruce leaves. So when I picked these up, I got a new recipe, and I was like, oh, that's weird. I've had leaves before, but it turns out you can burn leaves now, and you will get leaf litter, which I'm pretty sure you can just put down, yeah, like that. So we're gonna scatter a bunch of this around the forest. How much have I got? Let's do just 2 stacks. I will scatter this around the forest, and then yeah, we'll see how it looks. Oh, alright, so we've got a couple of stacks of leaf litter, and we're gonna go scatter it around our forest here, and hopefully not get blown up. That would be nice. Yeah, this is the main problem with the forest, is that there's a lot of dark patches, so we get quite a few mobs spawning. Come on, zombie. Thank you. Anyway, let's put this leaf litter down. Oh yeah, that looks cool. It's a nice color match with what we've got going on here at the moment. I'm thinking if I scatter it along the path here, it will look quite nice. Like the leaves are sort of being swept off the path where people have trodden. Man, you get through these things pretty quickly. Nice. Okay, it's just a little detail, but I think it looks really nice. It kind of looks like, yeah, the path's been swept and the leaves have landed on either side, and you even get a nice sound when you walk on them. Anyway, that's cool. But the forest is all done now, which means that the island is almost complete. Man, the villagers really seem to love the stable area here. We've got 5 of them just chilling in here. I guess there's so many barrels. Whatever. Oh, I also put down these flowers in the village. The pale forest ones. I think they look kind of cool. They open up when nighttime comes, which is nice. But what we're going to work on now is another pathway, because the path almost does an entire lap of the island. It goes right around to this bridge here, and then it kind of just ends. So I need to put a pathway in on this weird little custom island thing. Just going along the shoreline here and down to the other bridge, and then we will have a path going the entire way around the island. So let's get that pathway put in right now. So that pathway is now complete, and we have a path that goes the entire way around the island, which is brilliant. It means, yeah, we can get anywhere on Gallant now, nice and easily. And that's going to make the next thing, or challenge, or I don't know, the next thing we're going to do a lot easier. Because you can see in my inventory, I've got 9 maps. I really want to make a giant map of the entire island, from the quarry here down to the village, around to our farms, and just showing all the progress we've made in this nearly 200-day series. So I've got a little map wall set up back at my house, where I've got a 3x3 bit where we're going to put all of our maps on the wall when they're done. So if we head down the path now, past our meteorite, man, I love this meteorite. Oh, it looks so cool. Yeah, that should look good on the map, hopefully. But yeah, the map wall is in the house here, so I'll just show you guys that before we make this giant map of the island. So it's going to be on the wall just in here down the bottom where we started our our building on this island. Feels like the best place to put a map of everything we've done. So I'm really hoping the whole island fits on these maps, but I guess we're about to find out. If we open a map right here. Okay, nice. There's the bottom of the island, I guess. Let's head... Oh, I can never click on Gallant when he's in the sunflowers, because there we go. Anyway, let's head down. Okay, so the next one's going to be pretty soon. It's going to be right here. Nice. Okay. This might have to be 3x4. I'm not sure this is all going to fit on 3 maps, but we'll see in a minute. Okay, next map. Open up. Yeah, we're going to need another map. Okay, that's fine. We can make 3 more. So, map number 4. Okay, cool. Right. That should... Yeah, that covers all of this coast of the island. So yeah, we're just going to need to add 3 more maps. That's fine, we can do that. There has been a slight change of plan. I couldn't fit it on the wall in there, so we're going to get rid of this potato patch because I think we've got enough wheat planted now that we don't need potatoes anymore. So if I harvest all of these, like this, and then we can just trample this. Sorry, crops. Actually, I don't even need to trample it. I can just get rid of the water source. Okay, so we've got a little map area set up here. Where am I going to want to view it from? Okay, I want this to be the bottom of the island here, so... Yeah, that's right. Okay, cool. That there, then that, then that, then that. Nice. Okay. Oh, this is going to look great. I've done too many item frames, but whatever. Let's go get the rest of this mapped out. And there we have a full map of the island. Oh, man, it looks so cool. Oh, from our house down here, our little custom island, the quarry over here. The meteorite looks so cool. The tower up on the hill, and then the village and the wheat fields. Oh, it looks amazing. I have absolutely loved playing on this island. But unfortunately, all good things must come to an end. So as we've reached day 200 here on this island, I think I've completed just about everything I wanted to. The island is so filled out. It looks amazing, and I'm really, really happy with it. But there is just one thing left to do now, and that is to take off our armor and say goodbye to this world. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in another video pretty soon. Goodbye.